Just so softly. Like, you ever seen Pitch Perfect?
All right.
With that one character that talks really, really...
Oh, yeah. I watched it with you.
So when we last left the Bums of Greenest, you were surprised by the return of your sorceress companion, Avadon, who had left on a somewhat personal journey about 20 days prior. After being possessed by the ghost of a scaly death lizard folk named Bob, she had fireballed to death. Avadon was convinced to trek back to the Mere of Dead Men under the pretense of allowing him to say a final goodbye to his mate. It was revealed, however, that Bob had one more vendetta to settle before heading to his place in the afterlife, and Avadon was successful in making that happen for him, much to his undead amusement. You were able to have some downtime to buy, sell, eat, drink, and train while waiting for the return of Ramalia Haventree, de facto leader of the Harpers, and the start of the Winter Festival. Remy arrived on the 10th day of the Claw of Winter and requested an update on the fate of Varum the White and the White Dragon Mask you had been sent to retrieve. She informed you that your next task was to investigate the whereabouts of the Dracehorn in the Spine of the North and see if you could find out where the Arcane Brotherhood's member, Macath the Crimson, had disappeared to over 3 years prior. A ship was ready and waiting in the Neverwinter docks to take you to your destination in the Sea of Moving Ice. So as Remy stands up from the table, this is always my opportunity to say things that I forgot to say last session. She does stand up, of course, saying to Zan that, the two of you are going to be speaking. She says, the ship that is awaiting you in Neverwinter is called Frost Skimmer, and it is helmed by a human male named Larusta Halfface. He is a very brave explorer and skilled sailor, so you can meet him in the docks. You should know, and I would be remiss if I did not tell you, that, hold on. Fucking dragon names, guys.
Do your best Klingon impression.
Arauthator stalks and hunts in the Sea of Moving Ice.
I thought Stocks and Hunts was actually part of the name.
Arauthator.
Just Stocks and the Hunts.
Arauthator. Or it's Arathator. Arathator.
Honestly, it could be
any of them. I didn't look it up.
Wherever you want to throw the emphasis.
Emphasis in one syllable.
Arathator stalks and hunts in the Sea of Moving Ice. He is an old white dragon and is referred to as Old White Death. My understanding from our Harper operatives is that over 100 years ago, he engaged in an assault on the Arcane Brotherhood's tower in Luskan with other dragons, and he stole off with some tomes of rare spells, so you will want to be very careful. I will remind you also that while the Griffins are a faster means of travel from Waterdeep to Neverwinter, and I am not discouraging you from taking them, the Dracehorn calls the dragons north, and they fly. And so there is always a chance that you could encounter troubles on your way with the Griffin Riders. They have been trained more recently. We are having more soldier types as opposed to postal carriers, bringing people to and fro. But just wanted to remind you and let you know the dragons are flying, and it is always a possibility. I will have some proper attire sent here within the next day for your travel up north. It will be very cold, colder than here, and we are in the dead of winter at the moment. So I would recommend that you spend today enjoying the winter festivities. don't want to be morbid or cynical, but I don't know when you'll get another chance to relax after you head off on this next journey.
Joy.
Relaxing is for the dead.
All right.
Look on Micaiah's face does it all, I think, for all of us.
Why do you have to be such a grump? No matter what it is, it's the winter festival. Let's go have some fun. Drink. Be
When did I
merry.
say we're not gonna have any fun? Just a day of fun and entertainment is essential. But you work. That is life. And then you die and you relax.
I have never had a job.
Lad, you need to learn how to live.
I thought that's what we were just talking to him about. He's the one that doesn't want to relax. Live a little. Come on, Ernie.
We'll have some fun.
Go find the food court.
Let's go find some more dwarves.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we had the child with us.
We'll get you some
Gotta
chicken
find the
tendies.
food court. Did you go to the
Yes,
bathroom
we'll let
yet?
them be.
So
Go pee before we leave.
Remy
Yes, ma'am.
takes Zan aside. You actually leave the dining hall as I think you guys were finishing up your breakfast, and she takes you out into the main entrance. And as she approaches, you see Finardil. He kind of nods and then heads up the stairs out of the way, so that you two can chat. And so she stands there, looks at you, and she's like, "So, why did you not volunteer the name of your operative friend in the Zentarum?"
Before, we never planned on ever seeing her again. It was a means to an end at the time. Didn't seem important.
Well, I would remind you that you are a Harper now. And your loyalties are to the organization. The Zents are not to be trusted, and they are called the Black Network for a reason. It should trouble you that they wear that name with pride and revel in it. So, I will say, we will gather information on this Tater Brush. But we will not seek to harm them or their family. But we do need to be informed, so. Just be careful around whoever this is.
Understood.
Last we spoke, you asked me
Say, Zane just got spanked.
for 2 favors. Unfortunately, I have no news on your kin. That information is quite difficult to come about, and given our current circumstances, we don't have the resources to.
I knew it'd be a shot in the dark. I had to know.
This isn't to say in the future we could not lend some aid, but unless it happens to come about during our work on this current situation, I'm not sure that we'll be able to help you yet. On the second matter, there is news that we were able to find of a small hamlet in the south, a little east of Burdusk, that appears to have been taken over by a rogue tribe of Goliaths. Very strange, as Goliaths tend to move about and never really stay in one place for very long. But this one also seems to be overly aggressive. Again, not something Goliaths are known for. The leader is called Kane the War Master. Not much else is known except that those that escaped from this small hamlet said he is a terror. His people are afraid of him, and they were as well. The hamlet was called Tarnstead before this incident. Refugees from there have fled to Burdusk and Baldur's Gate, but again, that's all we could find.
How long has he been there for now?
That is unclear. It appears that, while we cannot be sure, he may be working with the cult and was engaged in some of the raids that have taken place, which would have resulted in perhaps him being given this town.
Right. If you have any more news, his movements or further settlements that he's staying there, please inform me.
Of course. If he is working with the cult, it is of course in our best interests as well to learn more about what is going on, but it is a small town and our concerns lie mostly with the large cities which are now housing the refugees. So Baldur's Gate, Waterdeep, Neverwinter. Sea Hall has attempted to join us, but we have been learning some troubling information about how their leader is engaging in leadership. So I don't know that they will get a seat at the table, but we are just trying to ensure that the attacks do not spread.
What are these troubling things that you've heard from Seahole?
Well, it's interesting that they are requesting individuals to join the army. I don't know where they are getting the money to pay all of these soldiers that are joining from Neverwinter and Waterdeep. It is causing a little bit of an issue as people are traveling through treacherous areas to get to the Sea Hall city so that they can be paid. They are being attacked on the way. It is not an easy journey. We have heard that the leader has been issuing more corporal punishment than we are outwardly used to in the Lord's Alliance. So, I don't know. Sometimes you need to gather allies where you can to fight a larger enemy. But
I will say this. My friend, the big one, Arik, he's dealt with this lord in the past and cannot trust this man's word. We have our assumptions, there's more going on there, but we have no evidence to back it up yet. But we don't trust him for his word.
and we don't trust anyone for their... They said that Arik Firesong was dead, and I clearly know that to not be the case, so... Yet they paid out that bounty. 10,000 gold.
I believe that's what it was.
Quite a bit. Again, where all of that money to pay the soldiers and to pay such a bounty to one individual. Either way, we are not sharing that Arik Firesong is in fact alive. Progdor, I believe it is.
Yes.
So, if you hear also any news on your companion Vidania, please let us know. Vidania did join up with another group. We were under the impression that she had told you, but it appears that she did not.
We were aware of her leaving, but she did not tell us her plans. Leosin has filled me in with what he knew, joining another group.
She has headed to the Misty Forest, but we have not heard from We have not heard from that group since they left, and that was 18 or so days ago. Not that it's unusual, but just given the rumors that we had heard of attacks being very ruthless in that area. I am worried for her and the others that she was with. If she returns, please inform her that she should come to the council and let us know.
If we hear from her, we will pass that along.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go make my appearance at the opening chat, whatever they call it, when all of us dress up and show our faces. You all have fun at the Winter Festival. It is for several days, but I again would request that you leave as soon as possible.
As we will. Before you go, I just have one last question. Every room...
Can't hear you.
Sorry. Every room in the manor is unlocked, except there's a locked metallic door across the corridor. Wouldn't happen to know what's behind the door. It's the only room we can't get into.
I didn't spend a lot of time here. I know the door that you speak of, and she just kind of tilts her head, and it's right there down the hall from where you're standing. My understanding is that my husband had the key. They were unable to locate it upon his death, but I believe there is a dungeon down there. It wasn't something that we used.
Just laughing at me?
No.
Nope.
No, laughing at myself.
Laughing at the dungeon.
They didn't use that
We
dungeon.
didn't use that dungeon.
But not something that I had been concerned with.
Aye, so there's nothing down there that you know of.
Not that I am aware of. Nothing that has been pressing for me to investigate where the key may have gone.
If you happen to come across the key, we were curious to see what else is in the manor. You can leave it with the butler at the front, wish.
Well, if I happen upon it, I actually would love to see what's down there as well. So, yes, if you find out, please let me know.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, enjoy the festivities. I'll see you, hopefully soon. And be careful, whichever direction you take. Griffin Road. It is getting more and more dangerous.
Thank you.
So, Remy heads out the door, and as she is leaving, Finerdale comes down and looks at you and is like, I did see Miss Isadove entered not too long ago while you all were eating breakfast. She said not to bother you, and so I did not. And she went upstairs and spent a little bit of time, but she has since left. Again, requested that I not gather any of you. Said it was not a big deal, so I just wanted to let you know that she was here and has since left.
Thank you. Next time, please let us know. We would love to always see Issa when she comes to visit. So,
Of course.
you don't have to tell her, but tell us.
Sure, of course, yes.
Thank you.
He goes and sits down and starts writing. Or not. Pretending to write.
And we're back in the other room. just going, or not saying to Micaiah, a life of discipline and hard work is its own reward. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I was in the military for a long time. I know about discipline. But nobody knows how to party better than because we know how to relax when it's time to relax, and today's time to relax.
There are set days for relaxation.
Today.
Perhaps. I'm just saying.
No, it is. It's what it's for.
I'm talking about life in general. The big picture.
Yes? What about it?
You can't just be going off willy-nilly, not knowing what the day brings. You got to have a routine every day. You wake up, you do this, you do that, you do that, you do that, you do that. Then you relax for a minute, have a lunch, and then you do this, and you do this, and you do this, and you do this. And you do that every day until the day you die, and then you feast with your ancestors.
Why would you do that? That sounds horribly boring.
That is very rewarding.
Hey, I've never been to this fest.
Fari comes in, your dwarven cook and cleaner, and
Don't
she
let
has
him take you around.
She has a platter of mugs with some ale, not the ale that she is, you guys have been making.
No, it takes time to ferment.
Right. So she comes in and she just kind of slams it down on the table and she's like, "Well, get your relaxation started, everyone."
Even she's saying we should relax.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here and have some fun.
She's young. This new generation they don't adhere to strictly traditional values.
He's not wrong.
See?
She leans down. She's on your side, of course. Leans down just a little bit closer to you. He's not. I think you should go out and relax, Erdy.
I never relax, but I will go out. He's experienced. Does I'm farting on the name. Wherever the hell fuck town.
What?
Waterdeep? Right? No, not
You are
Waterdeep.
in the city of
Baldur's
Waterdeep.
Gate.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate celebrates the same festival, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's experienced it before.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
The whole
Yeah.
Sword Coast.
Okay. I know this festival. I've been to it a time or two.
How
But have you
long
been
ago?
to the Waterdeep one?
No, not Waterdeep.
Well, you don't know what you're missing, everyone. Go, have
It's
fun.
all the same. It's not like our festival.
Well, I've never been to a winter festival in this area.
No, that's like saying your bar is the same as any dwarvish bar. Why go to your bar
Even
when there's
Zan's
another
on my
dwarvish
side.
bar?
See?
You've never been to Waterdeep for the winter festival. If nothing else, this is a lifetime event.
My bar, my name is world known. That's why.
It also has head paint.
I don't know
Hey,
what
where
I'm
should we go
talking about.
first?
Head paint, Erdknot.
Drinking,
What about it?
obviously. We need to get this one
How do you
drunk
not
so he's a little
remember
less
the head
grumpy
paint?
or
Fari
something.
hands out mugs
Oh,
to
thank
each
God.
of you.
Give
He
him
doesn't know
two.
the head
He
paint.
needs two.
Two to Erdknot.
Thank
Zan
you.
doesn't
And
either.
then she
Zan wasn't
heads,
there.
gives a little wink, and then she heads back to the kitchen. She's mumbling to herself.
Arf's just gonna.
she's
He's
all
tired
right,
of all
but-
this. He's gonna slam that ale.
She's alright, but she does seem pretty eager to get rid of all. Don't you think?
She also called.
Probably has tasks to attend to.
I don't
She
know.
also called you Erdy.
Find it a little
What?
Kind of cute.
suspicious.
Did she? That's not appropriate.
Old enough to be
You
your
trust
grandfather.
her?
I don't trust anybody.
I don't know.
Jacinta, we call those sugar daddies.
What does that have to do with sweets?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
A father of sweets. I don't understand it. They hand out cubes for tea.
Yes, Erdy. He's gonna reach over and take his
While
and
they
slam
relax.
that too.
That's
Very
what they
odd
do.
customs.
Wait, speaking of sweets. They
Wanna
must
go
have
get
some
some?
pretty good stuff at
Ooh.
this Winterfest, right? Some
We
treats,
should
some
definitely
things
go.
out there.
Yeah, let's go get some
Come
This
on,
may-
Nerdy, can't we
go.
go? Can't we?
This
Can't
may
we?
be
Can't
the
we,
last time.
I did not
please?
say we couldn't go. I was philosophizing.
Let's
Micaiah's
get out
gonna
of
down
here.
her drink.
Do they have
I want some sweets.
Waterdeep
I'm Avadon.
churros?
Yeah, they've got whatever you guys want.
I'm gonna have some Waterdeep churros.
Me too.
Would anybody else like some?
I would.
Avadon's gonna go for the door.
Erdy.
I'm trying to get everybody out.
Go to the
Good
front
thing
door.
there's 2 bags.
Yeah.
Go to the front door.
It's morning time, right?
It is morning, so one thing that I do want to just establish, what are you all bringing with you? Because you are not going out adventuring. And there are games and contests and all kinds of things, so...
Are weapons illegal in this town?
No,
Better
but
not.
if you pictured what you look like when you head out the door to go on an adventure, you are wearing all your armor with backpacks and, 2 weapons hanging on the back and, like, all your stuff, and you've got all your armor on, and what are you wearing? Because if you're trying to do a foot race, or, like, what are you wearing as you go out?
I want to go around the table,
Yes.
organized.
Yes.
Sorry,
What are you
Erdknot.
bringing? And write
Okay.
it down so that you know, because, like, for example, if you had a wizard, the wizard would probably bring their component pouch, because you might be able to use your spells and stuff like that to help you with some of your tasks. But also druids have a component pouch. I don't, sorcerers do as well. Rangers as well.
If we play any strength games or not, you better not be wearing that belt.
Yeah,
Like
so,
a coward.
so what are you
As he like elbows him like,
bringing with
for
you?
fun.
Erdknot is going in full armor.
Okay.
His shield is slung on his back. He will leave the hammer here, but he has a hand axe and a short sword.
Okay.
He will leave his adventuring backpack here, but he also will bring his holy symbol that is a spell focus. His flask that he carries around, his precious mead, and that'll be it. Because I can make holy water if I need it.
All right. Avadon, what are you bringing?
That little bag of
Components.
and I'm gonna wear all my jewelry.
All right. Are you bringing any weapons with you?
Just the dagger.
Dagger.
Sorry about that. No worries, kid.
Erdknot is going to go cook though.
Okay.
So, we'll be back.
Micaiah, what are you wearing? What are you bringing?
Erdknot
What are
just
you wearing?
waddles off the kitchen.
He's up there
I
with
just have
Fari.
my leather light armor,
Okay.
Be right back, Zaddy. You know what they
and
call it
I have
now?
my little pouch.
Okay.
And dagger. And my pet rock.
Oh, you bringing the pet rock?
Yep.
You gotta put it in your pocket, or else it's gonna.
Yep.
Okay. Like as you go to grab it. How are you bringing it? Are you like wrapping it up? Because you open up your backpack and you see the eyes just looking
Well,
up
they got
at
just
you.
a little claw.
Okay. And you're like, wrap it up. But for a moment, as it's looking at you, you feel.
Because I get arm wrestle with somebody,
Yes.
throw them off.
Oh, so as you guys actually go up, you kind of meet in the foyer entrance and then head up to your rooms to get yourselves ready. I will describe or not what he sees, but Avadon, you go over to your bed and you, as you're putting your things away and gathering what you want to bring with you, you look on your bed in the tower that is all yours, and there is a crystal sphere on the bed. And it has this smaller, almost like amber colored sphere inside of it. It's just like a solid ball with another solid amber colored sphere contained within it. And there's a note underneath that says, I know losing balls can be painful.
I know what?
Isa.
What can be painful?
No losing balls.
Oh.
I want to know how exactly she knows that feeling.
Oh my
And you remember, you laugh for a second, but also remember that moment when you all were standing within that kind of the portal rocks, and the look on Lenithon's face as she crunched and crumbled the little purple sphere in her hand, and then just let all the little glittery pieces fall to the ground. Which was, of course, made worse because Bob was within you and was also like, oh.
Bob.
Micaiah.
What a name.
Bob.
Yes.
Bob the Lizard Folk. As you head into your room, giving a little wave to Arwell, who is the tall Furbolg guard who usually is up on that second floor. Just gives you a wave and then is walking to do their rounds. You go into your room and there is a single winter white rose. And it has a little bit of like gold kind of painted on the edges of the petals. And next to it, it has an ocarina that says, with a note that says, play this to summon a protector. You can only use it 6 times, so be careful and stay safe. And a little heart. Lisa. So I'm gonna put these things. I'm gonna put these things into your character sheets.
Yes!
And Avadon, as you like hold on to the sphere, you can feel that it's warm to the touch, like this familiar feeling of a magical item. Same for you, Micaiah. Zan, what are you bringing?
Well, Zan doesn't wear armor, so he's just wearing his normal clothes. He's gonna bring his bow.
Bow as in bow or
yeah.
bow? Okay.
Yeah, his bow. Cause he
Is it a short bow or a long bow?
a long bow. It's his the Sylvan bow.
Okay.
And then
Kaya and one.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm gonna bring the essence of the.
Okay.
I won't lie, when you said Ocarina, it like I didn't get it. Even when you looked at me and I was like, what the what? Like I was so confused. And then you went on and I was like, oh my.
I altered it slightly. But
Dude, whatever. Hey, I just made a general idea and
he's
Pretty cool.
he's also he always has it on him. He's gonna bring the immovable rod with him as
Okay.
well, and he'll keep the bag of holding with him.
Okay.
he does.
Oh
Someone
my
had
God.
to, and it wasn't Lauren. She
I was
wasn't
thinking-
listening.
Oh my God.
Oh, I thought you didn't hear him.
Yeah,
Yeah, I bring it with me wherever I go. That immovable rod. It was up to me. I had to say it.
So Zan,
I was gonna say I had to jump on that joke like a soldier on a grenade. You know, like it'll fine. Like it just jumped on it.
So Zan, as you are gathering up your stuff, like immediately as you walk in the room, you had been informed that Issa had been in the house. So you look on your bed. You almost felt a little bit disappointed because it was kind of like, you know, you walk in and you're like, okay, what did she touch? And it's like, oh, it's right there on the bed. And you walk over and you find a small pouch, leather pouch, and when you open it, you find 3 darts. 2 of them have eyes on it, and another one has an eye that is closed. And the note that she left for you says, I heard the huntsman doesn't need help finding things, but you may have gotten rusty since becoming a plucker. Heart, Issa. And these
Plucker.
Plucker. This is a Harper.
Harper.
Plucking hearts.
Gotcha.
Zan also, even though he sees the thing, he wants to check his room.
Okay. I'm not even gonna have you roll, but like checking it out, like you go through everything. It is your room, and she didn't touch anything. Like, interestingly,
Zan is surprised.
she didn't touch anything,
Santa's surprised.
as far as you can tell. Actually, hold on.
It's like a Telltale's games. Like
Oh, yeah.
surprise.
You have no idea.
Zan will remember that.
Zan will remember that.
So Arik, what are you bringing?
Ark will bring. He'll wear his plate, not his plate, his
It's wearing
breastplate. I think it's breastplate. He's
Yeah.
got. He'll wear his armor like usual. All of his weapons, and
What are all of his weapons?
he's got his 2 long swords. One is the Marn long sword. He'll leave his crossbow.
Okay.
And he'll take his longbow. He'll take his 2 daggers, 2 hand axes, and he'll leave his javelin. Wherever he goes, he's just weapons everywhere.
Okay.
Let's see, I can't. Now you actually asked me to go through my inventory. He'll bring He'll bring a flask. He'll empty out the water in it, and he'll fill it with whatever he can from the kitchen, whatever beer.
Okay.
Like when you sneak in like drinks into the movie theater.
Okay. Bari helps you out, but she looks annoyed, like you're taking up her time. But that's no different than any moment that you have met her, really.
Oh, Zane also has, because he's already attuned to him, the bracers of defense in his quiver.
Okay. All right, and Arik, you find on your bed
Issa.
a cup.
Imagine.
Hello.
Hey.
Put you in my pocket and take you with me.
You find a cuff, just a single cuff, on your bed, and a note that says "Good luck," and it's not signed, but you know it's from Issa.
I mean,
And I'll tell Erdknot what he got when he gets back. But are you guys bringing the things that Issa left for you? All right. So, some of them you have to attune to, others you don't. But basically, Avadon, you have been left something called a resilient sphere. This resilient sphere allows you to cast the spell resilient sphere once
I can remember
a
that.
day.
Oh, once a day.
The sphere, it acts as the components for the spell. A sphere of shimmering force encloses a creature or object of large size or smaller within range. An unwilling creature must make a dexterity saving throw, which is going to be equal to your spellcasting DC save. On a failed save, the creature is enclosed for the duration, which is 1 minute. Nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects, can pass through the barrier in or out, though a creature can breathe inside of it. Don't know why, that's just magic. The sphere is immune to all damage, and a creature or object inside can't be damaged by attacks or effects originating from outside, nor can a creature inside the sphere damage anything outside of it. The sphere is weightless and just large enough to contain the creature or object inside. It can only contain whatever it is you're looking to contain. An enclosed creature can use its action to push against the sphere's walls and thus roll the sphere up to half the creature's speed. Similarly, the globe can be picked up and moved by other creatures.
Oh shit.
It's a hamster ball. That's so cool. Does it float?
A disintegrate spell targeting the globe destroys it without harming anything inside of it. So you can do that once.
Okay.
You can like go across water.
I have I believe it's once a day, but I'll put it in your inventory.
Thank you.
Micaiah, you have been given the Ocarina of Loyal Souls. Hold on, pulling it up. Small but beautiful wooden pipe that easily fits into the palm of your hand and feels warm to the touch. There's no discernible carving marks on it, giving the appearance it was somehow organically grown. It is hollow with 6 small holes at the end. When the ocarina is blown into, the sound created sounds like a pack of wolves howling at once. As an action, you can blow into the ocarina. Doing so magically summons a magnificent pure white spectral dire wolf within 30 feet of you, which the summoner can issue one simple command to have it do immediately after summoning. I gotta fix my language here. The wolf follows the player character for 8 hours, protecting its summoner both in and out of combat. In combat, the spectral dire wolf rolls its own initiative and will follow the command given by the summoner on its turn. The summoner can use the bonus action to issue a new command. When the spectral dire wolf's hit points become 0, the wolf looses a mournful howl and fades from this plane. The Ocarina of Loyal Souls has 6 charges, and you can only use one every 24 hours. And once it's used, you can't get it back. After all of it's gone, it will go away. The spectral direwolf has resistance to acid, fire, lightning, and thunder, and then bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. It's also immune to disease, poison, and the poison condition.
Holy moly.
Direwolves have about 30 something hit points. So it is a lot, but you know, it's not like it's a crazy thing.
It's not the
immune to a
It's
lot
not the
of things,
Terminator.
though.
Yeah, right.
It's so cool to have you read out something that I wrote out.
Homebrew item.
I know I still have to draw something for all those things that I came up with, like the list that I sent you.
Oh yeah.
I'm like-
Take your time. Zan, you received 2 seeker darts and 1 blink dart. So, finger dart. Sorry, I gotta find all this shit. Alright, so this small dart is decorated with designs like windy spirals that span the length of its shaft. When you whisper the word seek and hurl the dart, it seeks out a target of your choice within 120 feet of you. You must have seen the target before, but you don't need to see it now. If the target isn't within range, or if there is no clear path to it, the dart falls to the ground, its magic spent and wasted. Otherwise, elemental winds guide the dart instantly through the air to the target. The dart can pass through openings as narrow as 1 inch wide and can change direction to fly around corners.
Oh shit.
This makes
When
me
the
like
dart
snitch
reaches
from Harry Potter.
its target, the target must succeed on a DC 16 dex saving throw or take 1d4 piercing damage and 3d4 lightning damage. The dart's magic is then spent, and it becomes an ordinary dart. Proficiency with the dart allows you to add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll for any attack you make with it. And then the blink dart is the one with the eye closed. That one... So the blink dart allows you to throw the dart to someone that you can see within range of a normal dart, or something, or someplace, and when it hits that spot, you can instantly blink to that spot. It can be used one time, and then it's done, and it does normal damage. It's basically just a quick movement. So.
Awesome.
Alright. You have been given the Cuff of Dawn Doffing. Dawn Doffing, the Randy Warlord, was always unsheathing his sword.
What she thinks of you, huh?
His magical cuff stripped him to the buff, or clothed him with only a word.
Oh shit. Okay.
I think this is more from that hag.
Thank you
This is
to
from
Brian,
Muriel.
who helped me create this.
That's
limerick.
awesome.
So speaking the command word allows the wearers to don or doff their armor as an action. The armor must be within 5 feet of you, and cannot already be donned by another.
Ah, that would steal your armor, bitch.
Steal someone's armor.
You can use it as many times as you would like. It's an
Find
action.
that dwarven
Use it.
plate armor. For sure.
You have to
Striptease.
attune to it. That is the other thing. It takes up an attunement
Striptease.
slot.
Oh, you got some choices to make.
Yes, everyone might
What
have
you
some
gonna
choices.
do?
Does mine have to be attuned, or is it just the 6 uses?
I don't believe yours does. Hold on.
I think I made 2 versions, one that did and one that didn't. But there was a caveat to it.
Yeah. The Ocarina. It does. You do have to be attuned.
And that takes a long.
No, not a long rest. Just like 20 minutes to an hour
Oh,
or whatever.
okay.
Yeah, and you guys all
So
learn
I
this
can't
as
get
you're
to my-
going. So
to my-
Gotcha.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
did that turn off? Oh no, it's still on. Okay. All right. So I don't want to really get started before he gets back. So do you want to take a break?
We sure.
It's a little
we can
early
take a quick
break,
break.
but
Yeah.
we can eat on stream. It's fine. It's part of D&D.
It's never
So-
stopped
We're
us
gonna eat
before.
ribs on stream.
It's never stopped
Yeah,
us.
eat those ribs on
Roll
stream.
dice and just throw a fucking sauce across the thing.
All right, everybody. So we are going to take our break. This is a quick reminder to please type hashtag BEADND to enter into tonight's giveaway. And when we get back, we will choose a winner for that. So I don't know how many people we have who have entered. Probably not that many. We only have 3 people who have entered. So come on in and go ahead and do it. Alright, and take our break, and we shall return.
Yeah,
thinking
to
about
like
doing it.
I'm
Shatter
still
Bay
scarred
type-
from when we were kids and you guys were making fun of me eating
We are live.
pancakes at IHOP. Like to this day, I'm self-conscious about the way I eat.
You use the term eating loosely, very loosely. It was
Oh my
more.
God.
It was more
Inhaling.
lining
Like
up your mouth with the edge of the table, and using your fork. I think it was actually a spoon to just kind of shovel in whole pancakes.
I would fold it in half and then fold it in half again
That's-
and then shovel
That's
it in.
still a full pancake.
It's a small pancake.
If I take this table and fold it in half, the material component is still a
But
whole
it fits
table.
in my mouth.
So we're gonna
That's what she said.
just remind you
Where's my mouth?
There.
to type hashtag BEADND to enter into tonight's giveaway while we eat our
Eating pizza.
barbecue ribs slow cooked. This is our hero's feast tonight. Barbecue ribs slow cooked with baked beans and
Dragon ribs.
cornbread
Or
And broccoli.
Gildan
and broccoli.
ribs.
Oh yeah, there's broccoli too.
Yeah, the Gildan ribs.
Had to add green.
Any more ribs left,
So-
or are they all gone?
No, they're there. It's just really
You gotta
At the
work
bottom.
for it.
Yeah.
You gotta work.
So hashtag BEADND. Anybody else who is out there and wants to enter into the giveaway for today, the winner gets to choose a T-shirt, or if you are a repeat winner, you get to have a mug and join the BD&D NAT30s mug club.
Oh, I never told you what mug
Oh, I think you did.
I wanted. Okay. Couldn't remember.
Right? No, maybe not.
We'll figure it out. I think you sent me like a link. You asked me, and I don't.
Oh yeah,
I think
maybe
I was
didn't
busy with the
get it
baby.
from you. All right. Then I'm going to close the giveaway,
You can't talk back yet. So, you know, it's not easy.
and it's all of our regulars who have entered 25% chance to win. All right, I'm closing the giveaway now. We have so many lurkers and nobody's entering. Anybody can enter. You can hang out. You can do it.
Yeah, as long as
It's
you
too
have to
late
be a
now,
patron.
because
of
I
ours.
closed, but
You can't now, though.
you can't now. All right, so we are gonna pick the winner. Ram.
Oh,
Thank
the
you, Graham.
algorithm loves Grim.
Well,
Holy
We
crap.
all love Graham.
We've got Graham. I mean, everybody who entered today is pretty much here every single time
Yeah.
we stream, and we
Yeah.
appreciate that so much. So,
Thank you.
Graham, you won. So thank you. 2 streams in a row.
Oh,
Wow.
that's 2 in a row.
Yep. Pat was the recipient of the latest winning, so thank you so much. That has been sent to
I'm gonna
BD&D.
get a shirt.
Yay! So, we'll leave it up to Graham what, Also, Graham has joined officially the Mug Club, so
Yay.
I didn't get any
Nice.
pictures, but I know that it is true. Because Graham doesn't lie. So,
No lies from
I could eat a whole can of beans.
more.
I know why
There's,
they
like, no
eat them
way
in the
for me to, like,
movies,
rip this in
like
half.
when they're around the
Right?
fire.
Like, yeah. Hell yeah.
Do you, I want to like rip it in half so I don't taste as much. That's like it's impossible.
Baked
Wouldn't, like, break
beans.
half.
oh. Do your thing. Eat the whole thing.
Oh, that beautiful bean footage.
Don't feel bad.
This is the first time we've eaten beans since we've
I
been
know, I was
saying,
just
oh,
thinking
the
that.
beautiful bean footage.
Roll that.
Sorry, I don't-
Yeah, good point.
Got warm. My nose is running. So, Graham, please let me know what you'd like to do whenever you're ready. You know how to do
I
it.
tried.
And
could've gone
congratulations,
for
and
another
thank
2
you for
hours.
always being
Nah,
here.
that's great.
We appreciate you.
Don't talk yourself down, buddy.
So, when we last left off before the
Always.
break,
Too much.
I had described all of the wonderful things that Issa left you in your homes and in your beds at your home.
She was in my room?
She was in your room, yes. Zan, going around, Avadon was left a resilient sphere that allows her to cast Resilient Sphere once a day, I believe it was. Micaiah was left a beautiful white rose with gold on the edges of the petals, and a... what was the other thing? Oh, an Ocarina of Loyal Souls, which allows her to summon a loyal spectral direwolf 6 times before it will no longer work. Zan was given 3 darts, 2 Seeker darts, and 1 Blink dart. Seeker dart will allow you to find somebody that you have already seen before within 120 feet. And a Blink dart allows you to blink to a location and will also do damage if you happen to be trying to hurt somebody.
So you can throw that at someone, and will it transport you to that person right in front of them?
Yep.
That's cool.
And Arik received the Cuff of Dawn Doffing, which allows you to don or doff armor as an action at will. And Erdknot, as you entered your room, being the kind of dwarf that you are, would have noticed immediately that, someone had been in there. Right on your bed, you see a leather braided cord circlet. And there's a note next to it that says, to help cover up those awful head tattoos until you can get to a professional, with a smiley winky face.
Hey!
From Issa.
Everyone got a cute message.
And,
I got criticism,
like
you all got good shit.
She don't like you.
She left notes to everybody.
She didn't leave one for me, right?
she did, said good luck.
Oh, that's right.
You want me to cover up my head tattoo?
It is.
Because they're bad, and you should feel bad.
So this, as you pick it up and you can feel that it is a magical item. Will you bring it with you to the festivities? Is the question. If you
I'm already attuned to 3 things.
okay, do you want to know what it does? I guess that was the question I should have asked. Hold on. It's not
You're taking it with you. Fuck you.
Right?
You don't have to take it with you. I'm just trying to figure out if you wanted to spend 20 minutes or so to know what it does for you. So it is the dwarven cord of tenacity. And this thing does not want to load, but
Tenacity.
Can I have 2 S's, please?
Tenacity.
and
Roll the 1 has to have said that.
That's probably what he'll
I
call
was
it.
gonna say, I swear I don't have the chat open or anything.
there we go. Erdknot brew bottle. All right.
She knows your name, even if you don't know hers.
This cord of thick braided brown leather, handcrafted by shield dwarves, is meant to be worn as a circlet across the forehead. Once per day, the wearer may grant a friendly target they can see advantage on their next attack roll. And it does require attunement.
Does
So,
that work for themselves as well?
yeah, I guess. Yeah.
But don't be selfish.
All right.
Don't be selfish, you're talking to the dude who blesses the party every battle.
And that fucking what's it called? Your the thing you do with the
Smite?
no,
Reaction.
with the shield. Yeah, with the
Shield
reaction,
reaction.
the
Oh, yeah,
shield
yeah.
reaction or whatever it's called. Dude, that's fucking saved our ass more times than I can fucking count. That has
You're
not
pretty
gone.
cool.
has
I
not
guess you're
gone
all
unnoticed. It
right.
has not gone unnoticed by young Arik.
So you all...
The big man.
Oh, and what were you bringing with you? Did you already tell me? Oh, you told me already. Got it. Never mind.
Use the first one.
So,
Use
you
the
all
first one.
pull together your outfits and the things that you're going to be
Can't
bringing
be
with
fast.
you out into the festival, and
There's still monkey in some of the words.
leave your home.
We ate fast out of shame so they would see us.
Right, like I'm sitting here, I'm like, I don't know. Well, I look like a dog just like ravaging a bone, so I'm like, I don't want that on the internet for too long.
I would have gone way harder
So
on,
as
on those rib bones, but I didn't want to look like an idiot. Oh,
As you head out...
You love your tail.
I love you.
Mom is texting me. Where is she? Oh. Jeez, her phone died for 2 seconds. Freak it out.
So as you head out into the city, it is cold.
Boo.
It is winter in Waterdeep. It is essentially, I believe it's February
We
kind
just
of
shut
time
the
frame.
door. Time to go back to bed.
And it has snowed over the past few days that you've been around. It's nice and like, wintry in the city. Let me see here.
holidays.
So I'm just getting some sounds going here. Okay.
Frank Zappa's in my head. Don't go where those Eskimos go. Don't eat that yellow snow.
Micaiah's gonna cast Produce Flame and just hold a small flame between her hands.
Okay.
So
So
she
as
walks, just kind of.
you all head through the city, you can see that it has been decked out for this. So everybody is out today. You could tell that it has been a pretty rough couple of months as, refugees have been wandering into the city from outside, and it's just been a little bit kind of dire feeling.
Did we get our new winter clothes?
No, but you have some already.
Yeah,
from
I
Winter.
didn't know if
No, not
we
yet.
already got
She
it.
just left, and you guys kind of headed out. She
This
said
is-
within the next day.
This
you'll
is
be
like
in it.
regular winter. Where we're
Oh,
gonna
that's gonna
go
be like
is like fucking
Antarctica?
winter.
Yeah.
well,
Right.
Times.
I'm filled with
Multiple?
divine warmth, and you're a devil, so I'm sure we're kind of all right.
She has those cold boots.
I mean, I
Yes.
can turn into a
Yeah.
I have the
direwolf,
boots
so
with the
I'm
fur.
always good.
Boots with the fur.
Our Gonzalo will just suffer and we'll just suffer in silence. We're used to it.
Needs to be like Zelda. We need to get the like climbing suit for the cold.
So as you head through the streets of the city, you can see that they have hung up, string lights, little like dancing lights are here as well. Nothing too crazy, but there's a little bit of magic around to lighten up things. It is the daytime, so it's, bright. People are out and enjoying themselves. You can see little stands set up in side streets, and then along that main high road that goes like almost the entire length of the city. You can also hear and see that there are carts and, there's a marketplace. I'm just pulling up the Waterdeep map at the moment because you guys start in the North Ward. And the market is actually to the south. But there is the Hero's Garden to the north. You do assume, though, that the market is probably where you're going to be, and that's in, the Castle Ward, just a little bit to the north of the castle. So, heading down past that is the Trades Ward, where you guys, and the Southern Ward, where the two of you have been drinking every night, or going to the bar at least. I don't know that Avadon has been drinking.
Soda water and lime.
To the beer golem, I believe it was. And yeah, you can see as you head down the high road, there are kind of stalls for purchasing things. It's really busy today. And you can see all different types of people as well. Like you see in this area, obviously it's the more well-to-do, well-off, nicely dressed, but mixed in between there are, regular denizens, Waterdavians, as they are called, as you go through. So you hear that the market is where you can pretty much find anything that you're looking for, mostly. And it is also, because it's so wide and open, there are a lot of games there and contests and things.
Did we bring the deed with us, just in case we get that sweet discount?
Yeah, Zan keeps it in the back.
Yes.
Alright, so what are you looking for? What would you like to do? You can see, right now, the area that you're walking towards down south to the market, there is a lot of stalls for, little things that people are selling and whatnot.
Kaya is looking for something worth at least 500 gold.
Something worth at least
Alright,
500 gold.
baller!
That I can
Just walks
carve
in.
something into.
So
Growing
what
gold
exactly,
pieces.
like
Like
wood,
a stone, it could be anything, but it has to be worth that much.
What if it's just a
It's a
piece of
P. Diddy
what's
video,
such
but-
500 worth 500 gold? There's a chunk of gold.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. I don't
I'll
know.
give you this 500 gold for that chunk of gold.
I don't know it's worth that much.
what is the purpose?
It's for a spell.
Which spell?
I was gonna say, can you wear like a big
It's-
trash
what does it
bag
say?
like the
Okay.
Missy Elliott video?
I'll tell you.
And then I can help you get.
Okay. It is
Still
called
called this trash bag.
Summon Draconic Spirit.
Okay.
And I need an object with an image of a dragon engraved on it, but I can do that myself.
Right.
It doesn't have to have it on it. Worth at least 500 gold pieces.
Okay.
And it doesn't get consumed. It doesn't
Right.
say.
No.
So I'm assuming I can just use the same thing over and over and over again.
Okay. So an object of that worth is not likely to be sold on, like, in a street
In the street. Yeah.
vendor, but roll an investigation check for me as you're kind of keeping an eye out and looking for something that, or a shop, because all the shops are open. It's just the city is huge. This festival goes on for 6 days.
16? Okay.
So keeping an eye out as you go. Is anybody else looking for anything in particular?
Erdknot's going to a bookstore.
He's looking for the armor of Dorothy.
Well, he is
That's
also
what he's
keeping an
looking
eye out
for.
for the armor of
He's
Dwarven
looking
kind.
for a book of the armor of Dwarven. A picture book.
He's
He
looking
wants to
for
see it.
armor of Dwarven kind
He'll
for
settle
dummies.
he'll settle for the armor of gnome kind.
The armor of Dwarven kind for dummies. Where do you find it?
The vendor that we're right next to, there's a little like what do they have like on there?
You're going down a street and there's just stalls up and down the
Is there
street.
anything of note? Like what
And
do
then
they
Makai's
sell?
also
like,
looking for, drink.
There's all kinds of stuff
like
there.
jewelry and,
Yep.
and stuff.
There are trinkets, there's jewelry, there's pottery, ornamental weapons, real weapons that are actually functional. Pretty much anything that you're looking for, you can find.
Pull that knife.
So,
What I wanted before, you know what I'm saying?
Well, and after the bookstore, Erdknot's gonna get some mulled cider, a tankard of mead, mix them together, and get meat on a stick.
okay.
Meat on a stick!
That's a man who
He
did
is
think about
relaxing!
it.
He is relaxing!
That's a man who
What
did
kind
think.
of books are you looking for? What's the purpose of the books? Because there are numerous bookstores in the city. It's a huge city.
Looking for something to write in.
Okay. All right. So, all right.
Is that somebody's phone?
I did. Q, is your Twitch up?
No, it's this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I heard like voices. It
Yeah,
sounded like,
Yeah,
like
I thought,
Talk
I,
somebody
thought I heard
yelling.
like
I was
yelling.
like, oh.
Yep. No, there's voices in the
Oh, okay.
thing.
Winter Festival's getting lit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now I can clearly
I don't-
now
I don't-
I can
I don't-
clearly hear the like chatter.
Okay. So, all right. Looking for. I'll say you are told as you're looking for these books. There is a bookstore right off of the high road called Blackwell's Fine Books and Good Tomes. and someone points you in that direction. So you're able. Are you with the group, or are you just gonna head off on your own to go get that? Okay. So Erdknot heads off down.
Can I follow him? Avadon's gonna follow him.
Okay. Joel.
Does he know she's following?
Are you
I'm not
to be
trying to.
Oh, okay.
I'm not being sneaky. I'm just like, Ernie, wait up!
Alright, so you guys head down Jolfoon Street. It is one of the side streets that is in the north ward. As it kind of moves over to the C ward. Whenever I say C word, it reminds me of Arrested Development. They named their boat that, their ship the C word. Anyway, so the rest of you hanging out together, the three of you staying together? Okay.
Zion will always keep his eye out for any place that's selling magical things,
Just
but
like
he's not looking
potions and
for
stuff,
yeah,
yeah.
he's not looking for anything in particular, but magical items and potions.
Okay. You get the impression that like once you get to the market, there'll
be
probably
more.
be more of that.
Kaya's looking for something to drink.
Oh yeah, that's all over the place. So the drink of the season is mulled hot cider, apple cider. So
I'm gonna get me 3 of those.
Okay.
See, that's why I put some meat in it.
So that's why Ira took some stuff from the kitchen and it's in his flask, so he's gonna start like pouring that in.
So
As
you
you go.
guys
Give me
can
some of that.
get
Don't keep that to yourself.
it's about 5 copper for a cup of meads. I mean cider. So it's like a silver and a half for the
Okay.
3 of you, and a silver for the 2 of you if you guys are gonna get any.
He gives 2 silver.
Awesome.
And a tip.
You get your hot cider as you go. Most people are drinking it. It is one of the top things that people are drinking in this area.
I don't think Avadon's gonna have it with the meat in it, because that might be too much
Well,
for someone who's
there's-
not resistant to poison.
Well, there's so there's alcoholic cider and then there's non. Really, if you're getting non-alcoholic, then it's only gonna be 2 copper.
Oh, I got
We-
alcoholic.
No, we made it alcoholic with my. When I took
But I
the
got
kitchen.
alcoholic. We made it double alcohol.
Alcohol.
Okay.
All right,
Getting
so
fucking
Need to
hammered.
get warm. It's
Alright,
cold.
Makai, I'm feeling fucking nice.
Nice.
so you head into Blackwell's tomes and find books and tomes, and are able to speak with the proprietor there. So
Is he a dwarf?
it is not. Nope. Blackwell is a
That's all
human.
you care about.
I just
Dwarf,
love how
dwarf,
anime
dwarf,
is,
dwarf,
like,
dwarf.
I'm on a mission from God, okay?
Oh, don't
So-
give me that. I'm on a mission from
So whenever
God.
whenever I
Bullshit.
encounter a dwarf, I gotta preach.
That did make me kind of go, alright. He is on a mission.
That's why he's wearing the white
So-
button up and he's on a huffy.
Yeah. God told me to do 2 things: stop the dragon devil from coming, and convert people to the faith.
I think he told you to be nice.
That's
Dead.
that's the 3rd rung, okay?
Less
There's 2 more.
grouchy.
There's 2 more important things.
Relax. Enjoy
Before
your
being
life.
nice.
Be nice until it's time not.
Is your god Patrick Swayze?
No, but mine
Um. All right. So
I was gonna say,
Prison. Was that the line?
I used to fuck guys like you in prison, but it was the bad guy.
Yeah, it was a bad guy.
Don't
Did
get-
he ripped his throat out?
No, I mean if Patrick Swayze said that to me, I'd be like,
It's like, all right, good
"Oh,
for
hey."
you.
I was from the way, but alright, buddy. You're Patrick fucking Swayze in the 80s.
You're Mr. Swayze, so
the kids want to watch a Christmas movie. Could you connect to the internet and cast one?
Magic.
Like
Yeah.
just the Christmas
Check.
one.
Oh my god.
I mean, if you think about it, like,
Cast
it is kind of magic that from, like, we're
It
pretty
is.
far from where the TV and the
That
Wi-Fi
actually
is,
is
so this
magic.
might not work from here. But, like,
This wireless controllers for your PlayStation is fucking magic. as well, no?
That is magic. Yeah,
I
I
want
know.
the kids friggin' throw
Away
it.
from wires, right?
So, yep. So heading into Blackwell's books and tomes.
Closer. Sorry.
We'll skip over to
We're
the review.
talking about our magic. I'm like, my magic's out of range.
What's the
So
range of that
the
spell?
3 of you head down. As you get closer to the market, you can see that that's where all all the fun is
Somebody
happening.
closing up shop. That's what that noise was.
All the fun is happening in the market. You can hear people talking about the firewood chopping contest that's going on soon. There's also the trial of ice and fire, which is heading down to the docks area where you have to jump into the water, stay in the water for 30 seconds, and then get out and make a fire. Build a fire.
I can do that.
Is it cheating if you use magic?
Oh hell yeah!
Then there's a food competition, eating contest. There's ice block smashing, ice carving. You can see all these different things going on. There's a race across a field of ice that is happening down in the dock area as well. And you also hear about an archery contest, an axe throwing. You hear that they have some sparring contests going on where you can either do hand-to-hand or with weapons that have been, modified so that they don't kill people. There's mulled wine drinking contests throughout the day, but also you know from your time these past few days that the beer golem is going to be having one closer to the end of the day. And
That's when I want to be in. At the end of the day.
arm wrestling, card games. Close to where the chopping of the wood is happening, there's a deepest cut contest as well, where there's just a big, what is that called? Fucking stump. And you,
Big.
whoever like chops into the makes the deepest cut is the winner with the strength. There's also a tug of war contest.
Art's sad because he's like, he wants to play games, but he can't. Only because he's supposed to be dead. He doesn't want to expose himself like that. So he's gonna put on his little.
Well, he's not
pull his
Art
Zan.
Fire Song.
I know he's not. I know, but he's still nervous.
Why
Is it
would
pointy?
he? They're not looking for
They're not
him.
looking for
They already
him?
collected the bounty.
He's still nervous. He's still nervous.
I'd be too.
He's already died once. He's gonna die again.
Yes, but we brought you back to life. It's fine.
Who knows? Maybe after a little while he'll be comfortable.
Do more of these odd cycles,
Yeah.
maybe.
So Erdknot, as
Get
you
him
go,
another one.
I'm here fucking fast off.
Get him another one.
Back from the dead, bitches.
as you go into the store, there's really whatever you'd like to buy. So it really depends on how much you're looking to spend.
500 gold pieces, please.
The Blake books are about
Expensive
5
book.
gold. Books that have writing in them of particular topics are about 10.
Take that book over there.
All right, so Blackwell.
Ooh, that's heavy.
Blackwell
Is it worth 500
hands you
gold?
a Blake book.
Is this worth 500 gold? Ooh, I like this.
That's got some heft.
That's like the
Feel this.
fucking
Feel heavy.
the ball that like almost took
Heavy.
us all out in that hallway. And the
Yeah,
one
that
One
came
full
down.
bones.
the
That's
one that
heavy.
almost killed. Holy fuck! You could kill a man with this.
You don't know how heavy that is till
Yeah.
a 3-year-old starts tossing that around the house.
No, yeah. I
No,
feel how heavy that is.
That'll
It's
do some
heavy.
damage.
You threw that at somebody,
So-
that would have hurt.
I
Mm-hmm.
was gonna say, Ark wants to find something like this as a weapon.
Slingshot.
Is there
Awesome.
anything else that you're looking for, or you can meet it back up with
Are you
your
looking
pals?
for more husbandry books?
Nope, I found what I needed.
Okay, so your cider and your meat on a stick. So meat on a stick is gonna be like another like
Meat on a
6 copper. So it's not that hard to find. You can find those vendors throughout. So as you and Avadon head back with the group,
Are there any soft pretzels?
Mozzie sticks.
Are there any
all of the
Lots of salt.
Are there any history books in that bookstore? Or is it all just
Um,
blank books?
Nope, there's all kinds of books. Yeah. So what kind of history books are you looking for?
Like Tiamat.
Oh.
Make a
Tiamat, Neverwinter, or
Oh.
Devils.
Okay. So make an investigation check for me just to see what.
Oh no, I haven't done anything like this in a month.
Neither did we for
Let's
a
see
while.
what they have.
We're all like, how do we do this when it doesn't do it automatically?
What is it? I have to.
D20 plus your investigation mod.
Six. Plus, that's just 11.
11. So you're able to find a general history book about Neverwinter. As you're... Are you going to buy it?
I think I am. How much is it?
10 gold.
Okay.
Or, yes, books are like a one-time thing that have to be handwritten.
They're at a
I was
premium.
gonna say it's pretty expensive, but yeah.
Yeah, they're not widely circulated.
First I was gonna say something, I'm like, I can download a book for free, but it's like, oh wait a minute.
Yes, so Blackwell hands you a book about Neverwinter, some detailed history. You can read.
What is it?
After that,
I'll check.
you... Did you have a question?
Oh no.
Okay.
Just
I don't know.
chattering it under the table.
I didn't know if you wanted to ask Blackwell something.
It sounded like she said something about a book of balls.
No.
I was trying not to eavesdrop, but
I was reminding her of Bond.
Oh,
There's something about Bond in there.
Never looked up.
So
Because she hasn't been around to remind
I
her
will need many reminders.
that that name was associated with Neverwinter. See if it was
So you guys head back, having communicated that you guys were going to the market.
I
You
tried.
guys
I just
head
want
back.
to punch with a face. Get it?
I did.
did?
Micaiah, as you head into the market area, you are able to see various... There are, artisans of all kinds, and so you head over to one stall that has various stone sculptures that have been hand carved. You rolled a 16. So the person there, yeah, they've got that would be on like one of the highest end, and when you walk over to the stall and you're kind of looking at these various there's all kinds of dragons, and you see people are kind of giving this person, it's another human male. They not really the most popular stall at the moment given the circumstances, but like this is what this person has been doing all along, and so yeah, there's a dracorn that's calling dragons that are flying overhead, but they didn't just start carving dragons. So
it's the dude who's selling MAGA stuff, even though he's not a MAGA dude.
yeah, basically, I just like
Basically,
It's
yeah.
just capitalism.
It's like the color red. I don't know. Red and white.
I
is a
like
good
those letters in the
combo.
alphabet.
There's demand, and I provide the service.
Red is
I mean,
swimming.
technically he was already carving.
But he was already carving.
So when you come over and you're kind of looking at one of the most expensive pieces that this person could possibly have, they get very excited. And there are a couple. There's some that are like a dragon in a pose of like, you know, the majestic rearing its head back to do some kind of breath weapon. And then there's another one that's more of like a regal kind of just almost like a lion
That's the
looking
one
out.
she wants.
Yeah, that one is
Sure.
about 550 gold.
Before she does it, does it have to be a carving of a dragon, like something that has a dragon engraved on
Say
it?
engraving.
So not like a statue.
Let me see.
The way Makai described it earlier to us, right? Made it sound like it had to be engraved.
Yes, this object with the image of a dragon engraved. That count?
I think that would count.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
I just
DM
think
says this
carving
counts,
and
I just
engraving are
didn't.
two
I just
different
didn't want
things in my
poor
book,
Mickey to get
but-
fucked
Yeah,
over.
they are
That's
physically,
me.
but
you
for
say
a
it counts. It counts.
spell,
That's
like,
just me. If I was DM, I'd say no, but yeah, I'm
yeah, I think
Well,
that
you're
that's-
not.
for a spell like that. It's
Being
it
in
is
the
a
business,
focus
I'm like,
that
that those
the
different.
spell is
Those
being
cost different.
yeah no those
Yeah.
they
Okay.
are definitely two different techniques, but that's weird. That's a
She's
weird.
like, I'm a less.
That's weird to be that strict about it.
Well, it depends on the spell.
We all trying to look at you like,
But I can use it over and over again.
Yeah,
so I
it's
think
not
as long
a-
as it represents a dragon, I think
Yeah,
that's
no,
the
I'm
point.
fine with that.
And it's worth that much.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't mean to step.
Wish I had my
paid-
glasses
I
on.
paid that much for it.
Actually,
Yeah, no, that's
I love that.
fine. So 550 gold. He like looks at you.
What'd you take, 520? I hate
Um,
odd numbers, you have to understand.
Make a persuasion roll.
well, numbers are the devil.
I do hate odd numbers, like me personally.
Can Ark
No, I do
stand
too.
behind? Can Ark stand
Odd number
behind
years
her?
or the worse.
I hate them.
So just look at him
We're
and
in
possibly help along the persuasion.
We're an odd
Just
number.
look tough
Intimidating?
a little bit.
You can make an intimidation check.
10. The crap did you roll 6?
Standing behind you, Arik comes up.
17 plus 6.
Oh,
You
so I don't notice that he's even there, and I'm like,
You're like,
I knew I could get you down.
I was just like staring at this
He
guy like,
looks
you're
like
gonna
over
give
your
my
shoulder,
girl
he's
this
like-
fucking thing for the price she wants.
yeah, alright. Yeah, 520. It's fine.
Just
I knew I was good at this.
Just sees death in our eyes.
Alright, I'm gonna give it 520.
If it was Gary, he'd be
Five
smiling.
Yay, now I have it!
Yeah, Veraxis would have this big ass thinking is a
Cast my
smile.
spell.
As you are kind of finishing up your interaction with this individual, like is kind of looking at you like, bye, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Erdknot and Avadon
Just gonna wink
Thank
at
you.
him.
Come
meet
again.
up, meet up with
Don't
you
even
all.
notice he was there. She totally thinks she did that all herself.
Let's see.
Arik is happy with that because that's exactly what he wanted. I was hoping you like wouldn't like. Do I know? I wanted you to be like.
Oh no, she thinks she did that all herself.
Good.
He's proud.
So, let's see. What is anybody else looking for? I know you're saying magical stuff, but there is a Right, hold on.
This is gonna sound very weird, but also very Adam at the same time. Is there any stalls that are selling any kind of like animal trinkets, as in like no, like pieces, like animal hides or
Oh, yeah.
Taxidermy stuff.
yeah, but like
Hides.
I want to say animal pieces without sounding too crazy.
Well, what are you looking for?
Tails, like stuff that you know
Oh,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
Stuff
So
you can
you'd
get for
be
free in the woods.
Stuff I get for free in my woods at home. Yes.
Yeah, you're able to find there's like tanners and whatnot that have. Hold on, actually, I think I've got a tanner thingy.
And they're still drying out Cheese Cat. I still got stuff on the in the process with the bar X for you. Don't worry.
Bleh.
What are you trying out?
Squirrel.
Yeah,
Just a
you're
whole
It's a
squirrel.
squirrel, isn't it?
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
you're able
Pieces.
to find.
Pieces,
They've got like
squirrels.
tails of various hunted animals, hides, their little paws, and I mean, there's nothing
Is it-
like bunches of teeth or anything like that.
No. Is there anything from what are they called? The murder deer, flying murder deer.
Oh, Periton?
Peritons. Perry or Parry?
Perry.
Peritons.
P-E-R-Y-T.
I just call them murder deer.
Just the head. You just put it on. Like,
Or roll
No,
my
feathers,
D100
you know what I mean?
or-
Just
yeah.
cool
do they
little
have
stuff.
feathers?
Yeah, they're a mixture
They
of a
have,
they have, like,
deer
wings.
and like an eagle type thing.
Boom! Because like I
It
have
has
riff-
it has like teeth like a lion, but a head of a deer.
I
with
recollect little
wings.
things from the places we've been. Like I've got griffin feathers from when we went on the castle. I've got a tile from that. You said it was a mosaic chimera, that
Yep.
creature from the temple.
Yep.
What else? What's a
That's like
horns from the blue
Bitch.
drake? The blue drake guards that we killed.
Yeah, as you
close.
are kind of chatting with this individual, I'm pulling up my shit. It is actually this male half orc that is in the stall, and you ask about like Periton, and they're like, "No, sorry, we don't. Those things are nasty." And as you're looking at what they've got, it's mostly like your typical kind of hunted game animals. Nothing.
I was gonna do,
Over.
yeah, they are, and he's gonna do this and show that big crazy scar he has when it tried to bite his heart out.
Like, oh, yeah. See, exactly. Sorry.
That's sophisticated sound.
Surprisingly. He's only half. No. Alright, Arik will just nod and just have a nice day.
I can ask my buddy Jeremiah next time he goes out. We'll see if be willing to take on one of those things. You never know, but somewhere I can reach you. Is there something in particular you're looking for? I can.
Just looking around. Trinkets, things like that. But no worries. Thank you, my friend. He'll just nod and join the others.
Right.
Found what you're looking for?
No, they didn't have anything. I wanted to grab some feathers from the last one that we took down all those months ago. But, I wasn't in the best of shape to do it.
Oh, but look at you now.
I did have my heart almost out of my chest.
You're fine. Don't be a baby.
Man, aren't they such babies?
Are we back yet?
Yeah, I said
Oh,
you guys
okay.
got back at the end when they were finishing up with their interaction with.
Babies, right? Is there a pastry cart?
Yes.
But it's still
there-
Ellie's right? Saying that Eric just has this
Yeah, I know.
huge, crazy chest where his ribs were literally cracked.
That's why
open.
it's funny.
I know. And she's like, I want
men
a
or baby.
cupcake.
Is there an Annie's pretzels around?
Is
Wetzel's
there?
pretzels.
They're the
There's-
best.
there's
All right, that's
all
what it's
kinds
called.
of pastries. There's
Wetzel's pretzels.
you find a cart that's selling like those cream puffs that you had gotten that one time with Fatima. They have those like chocolate croissants, like those wonderful things they have in Japan.
Eric's gonna get one of those.
Yep.
Yeah,
Kara's
each of
gonna get one
those is about like 7 copper.
Makara's
They're
getting
very
2,
popular.
and she's gonna hand one to Avadon.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy 4 more after.
I was
Oh
gonna
my
say,
God.
Eric's gonna, do they sell them by the dozen?
Yeah, you'll get like a 10% discount if you get a dozen of them.
Eric's getting a
You get, like,
dozen. He's gonna have them
63
sent
Jesus.
back to Narrow Creek Manor. So that he
Okay,
has
he's
that when
he's
he's
sending 'em?
hammered at home.
That's really smart.
He's just gonna sit because he's
Gotta
gonna
one-up
forget.
me, huh?
Eric's gonna get hammered and he's gonna play some games and he's gonna forget that he has those. He's
There's
gonna
a
be
reason
sad.
why I love it. That's why.
And then he's gonna sit and they're gonna be in his
You gotta
room.
share those
They're
later.
gonna be in his room.
You guys
Okay.
had better hope
I
that
was like, ah, hey.
I'm coming to your room.
you bet,
Issa's
had
not
better
here,
hope
so.
that I don't get home first.
Oh, I'll beat you.
Walking
Don't
to
you
Eric's room's gonna
worry.
like walking into like a frat boy's room. It's just gonna be like shit everywhere.
Trashed.
So how
You got
that
that
you
cuff
said that was
to take
So
off
that-
your armor
Pastries,
real quick.
So it obviously just falls
beers,
Armor
and
off.
panties.
Well,
from the
so
Iron Man. Yeah.
Just folds.
it's 63 copper, but if you're gonna have a delivery, that's gonna be at least 2 silver to deliver.
That's
All right.
All right. Yeah. So 63 copper, so 6 silver plus 2, so 8 silver.
Plus
3
shipping and
copper.
handling.
You how many silver?
8 silver, 3 copper.
Oh, you did the math already.
Yeah.
Order now for only
And 2 copper, you said?
3.
You have to send that back to the mansion and buy a ye old got shoe.
And those were chocolate.
Those like croissants that have the chocolate inside
I'll
and then
call
they're
them
warm.
chalky pastry.
I think they're called choco.
Choco tacos. Right? Was that what they were? The
Those
little
are the ice cream.
choco
ones.
tacos?
Yeah.
Fucking love
Right. I'm just gonna buy all snacks. It's gonna be trinkets, dead animals, and snacks. In his
If Eric's buying snacks, then I'm staying behind Eric in case he drops anything.
Okay.
He's like a bloodhound, just waiting for like a
Piece of
actually.
candy.
I know. Like,
Piece of
just,
candy.
he dropped cheese.
Avadon's tail's gonna wag really hard as she's eating pastries too, because they're all gone by now.
So you come across, I mean, there's all kinds of stalls. There's like one trinket stall that you like sidle up to, and it's got a bunch of
picturing Avadon,
bunch
she's
of
got
junk.
pastries in both hands and like stuck on the end of the tail, and she's like, and then the tail comes to them to bite.
You see, there's one person just kind of peddling a bunch of wares. They have like this cameo, this little like cameo brooch that's carved, like a super like hideous person, just nondescript human, but very hideous. There's a little like small cloth doll that has all these needles like sticking out of it. A tiny silver bell that has no like little clapper in the middle to actually ring it. Rabbit's foot. There's like a little skull, a tiny little silver skull the size of a coin.
Ooh, Eric likes that.
I mean, is this a shop or?
This is like things that you're coming across. There's one little merchant that's selling a bunch of shit.
I just gonna
Arc-
pick up the bell and just like
Yeah, it
go
doesn't
like
make any
this and
noise.
it doesn't make any noise. Just
No.
be like,
So wait, is this someone off the like that has a legit stand? Along
Yeah.
the rest of them.
They just got a bunch of shit.
Is there anything special about your items here? Is it a man, woman, species?
It is a half elf. About 5'8", looks male-ish. Like wavy brown hair. And they look and they're like, well, everything here is really special. So, what are you looking at?
It's from those Southern Californian elves.
Really, really high. That little piece right there, the little skull. What can you tell me about it?
Oh yeah, this little thing. This thing is silver. Little. Fits in your hand. Like holds it out. It's only about like 2 gold for this little thing. It's real nice. It's like fucking Steve.
Argo-
Crush from freaking Finding Nemo.
Is it right? Argo
Like,
reach out
hey,
and
ride the
touch
wave,
and like, pick it up.
man.
Does he feel anything?
No. It's 2 gold. Found it. I was drinking sweet berry wine one night.
Argo, leave it where it is.
You're gonna try to haggle with the dude who's high off his ass?
Or drunk with the other.
Will they take, it's made, you said it was made out of silver?
Yeah.
Well, it's made out of silver, friend, and it's quite small.
You're right, it is, yeah.
It's about the size of an Arch gonna reach into his pouch and take out 4 silver coins. That are like this, and however much it like matches, like
Yeah.
if it's whatever it is.
No, it's small. It's a small little thing. So
And it's almost the size of the stack of 4 silver coins. It's pretty cool.
yeah, you're right. That's real.
I think that's do you think that's a good trade?
Yeah, I think so. Here you go.
Alright, here you go.
Definitely could have got him to do.
But it had to be the right size.
So you have a little silver skull the size of a coin in your pocket.
What's your name, pal?
My name is Victor. Victor.
That's the
Falk.
perfect name for this guy.
What's his name? Victor what?
Victor.
Victor Falk. Let me tell you something. I got this here card, donation card. Looks just like you. And he like holds up this card. It's like a
Shit.
tarot card almost. And when he holds it out, it looks exactly like you. Like this thing right here. I mean, it must be like for you because it looks like you. This I'd say I think maybe like about 5 goals, pretty good. For this one.
Are we all with him?
Yeah. Unless you started off.
Sir,
Wait, is this an inside store?
That's
or-
very
Oh, you're
interesting.
outside in the market.
Oh, okay.
Where
Erdknot's
did
not
you
paying
get
attention.
that?
Did you
This
draw that
one
yourself?
I just found when I was walking along the street one day looking at.
Where?
Well, here in
What's-
Waterdeep. I don't go anywhere else.
You found it.
Yeah, I did. I'm good at finding some things.
Would you take 4 gold for it? I really hate
No, I think
odd
this looks,
numbers.
This looks just like your friend here. I think it's worth 5.
So who else would buy it? If
Well,
we don't buy it,
exactly.
nobody else is gonna buy it.
Well, I'll
got sleight of
happily
hand.
hold on to it if it's not worth
I
the
know,
5
right?
gold
Steals
for
one.
you.
You know what, Victor? I like the cut of your jib. You seem to be a good fella. I'm gonna actually pay him the 5 gold for it.
Okay.
It's okay.
Thanks.
You
Yeah.
overpay. You always overpay.
Let
Remember
me-
that rope you paid
By
for?
Let me
5
tell
gold.
you
That rope is-
something.
That rope's come
This
in
is
handy
the
quite a few
perfect-
times.
This is a good choice.
I didn't say it hadn't. I'm just saying you overpaid.
This is hand drawn art of yours truly.
Yeah,
It's
but
worth 5
why is your face on it? What's this guy?
Thank you very much, Victor. You've been invaluable.
Let me tell you something. You have been my best customer today.
Have we been your only customer today?
No.
Many
no, I've
customers?
had so many today.
Did you sell any other tarot cards to them?
I don't know what
Tarot
that is. I only find these things out and about, so no.
Ah.
That's the only one
Thank
I
you
had.
very much, and we hope you have an excellent rest of your day.
Enjoy the Winter Festival. Let me tell you something. It is going to be the best one yet. The best one.
It is shaping up to be with characters like yourself, sir.
You got it. Alright. Have a good day.
Just alright.
That's my favorite guy ever, except a really horrible musician. That is the only one that I like better than that
It's
character.
like scratching his like back as you go.
Oh
Just
god.
looking.
Seriously?
Right.
I think he fell off the horse one too many times. When I have this tarot card, does it again feel any? Does it feel like anything? No.
Nope.
Is it an actual
it looks-
tarot
well,
card,
yeah.
or is it like a?
It's a small divination card.
wanted
So
poster.
No, it's a card. It's an actual
Yeah, I
card.
didn't even think of that. If it was a wanted poster,
I'm
and
like,
I
this
paid for
dude
it,
doesn't
I'd
know
be
what
like,
he has
Imagine.
the entire time. Like, you're buying your own fucking wanted poster, but Erdknot is not with you.
Yes,
He's like,
he
I
is.
no,
That's
he's
how
with
we're all
you, but
there.
he's like at the other
Oh.
card.
I
He's
didn't
like,
even
his back
think of
is
the
turned,
wanted
looking at
poster.
something else.
Would have been hilarious.
So I'm like, that's why he didn't interject.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Eric's gonna take that and just slip it into a bottle.
Okay. So as you guys continue through, you were looking for magical items as well. So you, there are, let's see.
Oh, and I took that skull.
Yeah.
Also.
So you find one of the vendors as well, like a little merchant side thing, that has several items actually that vary in cost in this marketplace. Yeah, there's a few. You see an amulet. It's like this little copper amulet, and when they see you looking at it, and they come over. Now I'm gonna figure out who this person is. I love this website. I can just refresh the page. And this little gnome comes over, and so her little gnome, probably about 3'8" her head is like shaved except for her hair. There's like a little bun that comes up at the top, big ears, like really thick eyebrows. And she comes over and she's like, I love it. I love it. That is a clockwork amulet. Do you want me to tell you about it, sir?
Yes, please, go on.
So she takes it from, if I may, and she opens it and she says, this, you see all these like interlocking gears and they're moving. And she says, this is actually from the plane of Mechanus. And it is a clockwork predictability plane. And she's looking at everyone. Yeah. If you listen to it, listen to it, and you put your ear to it and you can hear all the little whirring and everything from it. So she says, when you wear this, when you're out and let's say you get like attacked by some bandits on the road, this thing comes in really handy because if, let's say, you go and swing at them and it seems like it's just not going to work out, this will help you by raising the chances of you being able to attack or defend yourself. So basically, when you make an attack roll, you can forego rolling a d20 to get a 10 on the die. You don't have to roll it. You just say it's a 10 plus your
10.
modifier.
Do you have to do that
Oh.
before or
Once,
after you roll?
I think
Well,
before. It doesn't say.
before.
Yeah, it says
going,
forego
forego
rolling.
Like
Once used, the property can't be used again until the next dawn. But it is
So
not
once a day.
Did you say the next?
Basically?
would you-
dawn.
Oh, okay.
So it is not attunement required. This little guy is gonna run you about 150 gold.
Right. Alright. I'll take it.
Oh, okay, great. Let me wrap this up for
No
you.
haggle.
And
Zan doesn't know how to haggle.
She's
No one
gonna-
has ever
See,
taught
the
him.
two guys on the side of this, we don't do money.
she's gonna hand it over as you hand her the 150. She's like, I mean, if there's something a little bit more, let's just say.
Does it get a bonus item with that or something? That's a lot for that little trinket, don't you think?
Well, I mean, that's all dependent. It's subjective. It's subjective. It seems like it
I'm
was
being
a great
quite
deal.
objective about it, actually.
Well, I think, and she looks you up and down, and she's like, I think that actually this item you would really love.
Oh, why is that?
And this one is, and she turns around with this, a staff. It's this long staff with birds that are all decorated and carved in it.
Like it.
Um,
She's trying to act like
this
she don't,
one
but
turns around and she's
she tries not to.
That's what
like
I thought
it,
she was
but
gonna.
she
Thought she was
does.
gonna knife you.
So
this
she's
one.
like, this one is, it's interesting. You actually can, while you hold it, well, just watch. And she, like, you see her, like, some energy come through, and then it goes through the staff, and then you hear a chicken's call. It was like, about like 30 feet behind you. See a bunch of people like turn around, and she's like, yeah, it makes animal noise, bird noises. All the birds. You can see there's a chicken, a raven, a finch, a duck, a goose, a loon, a turkey, a seagull, an owl, or an eagle. All like carved into the thing.
Now,
like,
do we get to hear all the... I was gonna say, do we
And
get to hear all the different birds?
how many
What's
times can you make this
What's
bird
a
noise?
loon sound like, DM?
What is the loon sound?
You now join us with bird calls.
It's like a didgeridoo, just like you turn it one way, it's
Bumps
like
of greenest, dude.
Just
like a rain
threw
stick.
a whole bunch of birds out of like
You hear the raven goes, North! North! No. So you, okay, yep. So you can use it as much as, it has 10 charges. You can use it 10 times a day. And every day it regains 1d6 plus 4 charges. But you have to be careful. If you use all of the charges in one day, and you've used them all, and you go to like recharge it, it could explode. Won't hurt you. It'll just disappear though, so you're not going to want to kind of use it all. And this is 150 gold as well. You can still bash people with it too.
Would you take 140? I hate all numbers.
He's just behind going,
Please, do me a favor.
making weird animal calls.
I don't understand.
Make a
bird
persuasion check.
noises. What's the point?
I'm not quite sure. But it's fun to make.
A 19.
You say so.
Okay. You know what? Because you're your friend here, of course. I think that I understand that too. Like that 150 is such a weird number. I should really raise it to like 160. But for you, I'll drop it at 140.
I think you should. Yes.
140.
140 gold. There you go.
Well, you all very interesting bunch. You look so eclectic. I also have
have to
this,
remember
and
that.
she pulls a little small packet, and it has
That is not the armor of dwarven kind.
a little small packet of, and she opens it up and she says, if you take some of this, and she reaches in, it's just this little, doesn't really look special, like powder, and you just kind of sprinkle it over water. It turns a cube of water 15 feet on a side into one marble-sized pellet, which floats or rests near where the dust was sprinkled. So you can use it to smash the pellet against a hard surface. That causes the pellet to shatter, and then all the water comes out. Let's see. An elemental exposed mostly of water that is exposed to it must make a DC. Or if you're out there and those nasty elemental things, you sprinkle some of this on it, and it can really hurt them and get you out of a pinch.
So can you, real quick, so if you take it and it turns water into a pellet?
Yep, like a 15. What?
And
No.
it has to be water?
Yes, it's water.
Let's say, what happens if you shove it in someone's mouth? And it turns them into the pellet. And then later on, you hit the pellet with a hammer, and then just guts fly everywhere.
She's
saw that
watching
episode
you,
of
and
Star
she's
Trek.
like, "Oh yeah, no, I don't know if that's I've never used it."
How much dust? How many uses?
What's it guts?
1d6 plus 4.
It's quite an odd number. I've never heard that one before.
5. 5 uses. This one's gonna be 300. 300 gold.
Sorry, lady.
Oh, please call me Vanda. Vanda Landa. That's my name.
Okay, Vandalanda.
You got anything made by my people here in your...
Do you have any
Interesting
armor of any
shop.
kind?
I do not. I am
Yeah.
so sorry.
Okay,
Nah.
we just shortened it for you. No armor.
I wasn't looking for armor. She's not
You
an
were
armor.
looking for armor.
Not here.
Well, I have something that can protect you. This over here. She pulls this emblem that is actually a symbol of Moradin. And
He's like,
He just changed
she
his tune.
says like, so this I think it maybe was made by dwarves. This is your god of All Father of all things. All Hammer? No,
He's
All
fa-
Father is
He's a straight face.
is the one with the sun head. Okay, so this emblem
It's actually an anvil with a flame.
yeah, no, the All Father is
Not a sun head.
Actually, it's on a guy with a flame in the head.
So if you're in a pinch, you can place this on your armor, and when you or somebody that is one of your lovely friends here gets hurt really really bad by something like max damage, like critical hit, you can use your reaction to turn the critical hit into a normal hit instead. It has 3 charges, which it regains daily.
Daily.
As an action, you can attach the emblem to a suit or of armor or a shield, or remove it. And you can. It has 3 charges every day. And if somebody within 30 feet of you suffers a critical hit while you're wearing the armor or wielding the shield that bears the emblem, you can use your reaction to expend 1 charge to turn it into a normal hit.
Can he examine it?
Mhm.
He's just gonna turn it over in his hand, look at it.
You should buy that.
Craftsmanship.
You should buy that.
And you would be shocked to find out that this is only 450 gold.
Can we do 440? I really hate odd numbers.
300.
Well,
300. I only said 400.
roll a persuasion check.
Roll good.
Kai's giving you guidance.
Can our
Too
I'm
late?
not gonna say
I
it
don't
'cause
know.
already
Is
saw
it
the
too late?
number.
What's guidance?
I was gonna
Like
say
on
I was
D4.
gonna try to intimidate him. I saw the number.
Yeah, you can do a D4.
Alright.
Because you
I
said
mean,
it
I said it
before-
as you were doing
Yeah,
it.
you said it before you saw what the roll was.
Yeah. Sorry, I meant to.
13.
13.
Guidance.
She's like, I mean, I did give. How about we'll go 440 to 440.
Even number at
The
least.
even number, yeah. 440.
Erdknot's gonna put his hand. Arik is gonna put his hand on Erdknot's shoulder and dig into his own bag, and I'll pay half if he's gonna buy it.
Where did you come about it?
Well, I can't give away all my secrets. I've got competitors here, and she looks around. There's all kinds of vendors all
He'd
over.
like to just stare at her intimidatingly, like.
Okay, you can make an intimidation
Got it.
check. With, I'm gonna say with disadvantage.
Oh, you're
because
being.
you just,
But I'm
you
still
just
giving
gave
you
her a whole
guidance.
bunch of money, and she's in public, and
He's just curious.
her
Yeah.
Come on. Oh,
Not
that is
her
great.
not good.
personality is a little bit like different.
Not
than-
intimidated at all.
Okay.
No.
She laughs at you.
He's too distracted because I was not expecting that.
She's like,
this
"Are
to
you
come from
okay?
you. He's like,
Are you all right?
Do that real
Is
quick.
everything okay?"
Do you need
Very well.
medical
What is it,
attention?
what is it, child? Was it Childish Gambino in that video that he made that with that face?
yeah.
Do you need?
What was it? 440?
Arik's gonna pay half
440.
for that.
Did you get the clockwork amulet as well? You did.
Why is Eric gonna pay half?
Because it pays off in the long run.
Because he's always next
and
to you,
I'm
that's why.
always
Sorry,
the one
I'm
that
like trying
gets.
to
He's always within 30 feet of you. That's why.
Oh,
You get the staff.
the staff of
I do get the
birds.
staff, yeah. You gotta give me the
Staff
staff of birds.
Bird calls.
That's
Whatever.
actually
Arik
really
always
helpful.
Gets cracked with critical
Okay.
hits.
And
I can distract people
I
with
thought you were just gonna like
Guardian.
Jump over.
It's 30 feet, right?
Step over. I was
Away.
like,
Yeah, I can get
because
up.
I was gonna give you
No,
like
it's
10.
shifting.
60.
Oh, yeah.
Shit,
These
60
figures-
feet. I thought it was 30. 60 feet away. I can distract.
All right.
So how much was it? 440.
440.
So 220 each.
I didn't even get anything. Did she have anything shiny?
As she's looking
anything
for
for
something
Avadon?
shiny or not, just you said it adheres to like a surface.
You can put it on
so
something, yeah.
he just swings his shield over from his back and just like places it on the front of the shield, and it does whatever.
Dun,
it
dun, dun,
does.
dun, 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 dun,
Now,
dun.
can only
it
dwarves use it?
requires
Is it required to?
2 minutes.
Son of a fuck! Should have said that before I spent money.
It only takes 20 minutes.
I have to get rid of something now.
Oh, he's so mad.
Yeah, but that's a pretty good thing.
Is this only to
I have a lot of good
It's
things.
almost like you're getting high levels. You're gonna have to make decisions.
Yeah, right?
Is this
Give
something that can
500
only be
humans.
worn and used by dwarves?
Cleric or paladin?
Has to be a cleric or a paladin.
Yep.
I think Zan's the only one with attunement slots open. I think everyone
Yeah,
else is
I have all
maxed
mine
out.
filled.
So this person does not have anything shiny. However, let us see what else you guys find. Another, as you're walking through this marketplace.
I have one I could go if I needed to. A dagger I could give up if I had to.
Erdknot takes off his ring of regeneration, tosses it to Avadon.
Oh, ring of regeneration.
You just got it.
Well, I just spent a lot of money on something that needs a tuning.
You spent half money.
That's still a lot of money.
Yeah, but you didn't have to give it away.
Well,
I
that's
have no
That was
idea.
very nice of you.
It was within the group.
She likes
We
shiny
should
shit.
at some points all sit. When
That
we
was
get back to
very
the
nice.
manor, we should sit at some point and discuss what we had and see if we can divvy up our things a little bit more effectively as a team before we go on this next mission.
Avadon's gonna put the ring on a necklace around her neck so she still looks single.
And ready to mingle.
In case you find someone named Melody.
So at another booth, you are able to
Symphony?
let's see who's at this booth.
I'm sorry, what is this thing called that you said
Orchestra?
is spot?
It is
Symphony.
called the
Arthur's
Guardian
gonna
Emblem.
stumble in
The
between
what
the
is
two
it?
booths,
Guardian
so ciders
Emblem.
have gotten to him,
I'll take the whole thing.
and he'll be like, I'll be right back. You gotta go,
That's
you know,
what I want.
unleash the dragon.
Don't go flattering yourself now, okay?
So Avadon, you come across another. You come across another merchant. And it's another gnome, actually. Female. She's got these like big kind of curls, and then her hair is in like two large braids up to her sides. And as you approach and look at some of the things, what catches your eye immediately is you see a little brooch that is very simple. Let's see. No, I don't like that one. Never mind. You don't see that one. I don't like it. You instead see. Oh, do you already have this? So you see a little, a wand. Do you have this one? Do you have any wands? Okay.
I have one.
So you see
You
this
wand.
this little wand, and like on it is all these little happy faces, like little smiles, all over it. And as you come over, the gnome is like, "Hello, welcome to my my little thing here. I got this thing here. I see you looking at this thing. It is fantastic. This little thing right here will, if you target somebody who's got a face, they have to have a face, it will make them smile for 1 minute. They're forced to smile for a whole minute. So if you have any grumps in your life that you really want to see smile,
I will
all you
smite
gotta
you.
do is point
He has
this
to smile
at
for a
them.
minute. That's a long time for
It'd be
him.
one of these.
Little
That's a
smile.
long time for him. That's a long
Keep in
time.
mind, they might not want to be smiling, but
I
they'll
will
have
chip
no
in for
choice.
that. Okay?
A full 60
I will
seconds.
chip in. Something that she can make someone smile for a whole minute.
She makes
Yeah.
me smile
She
for
can use
minutes
that
at a
on
time already.
Ernie. Make him smile for a whole minute.
And you'll never believe
This
it.
might get
Only
stuck that way,
100
old
gold
man.
for this little guy.
100 gold. That's a lot.
And it's really not. It's really
It only
not.
makes you smile.
It's
Doesn't change your
magic.
mood or nothing. Just makes you smile.
No, it doesn't. But
Doesn't change your decisions. Just makes your mouth move.
yeah,
That's an
no, it-
overpayment right there. Don't pay that. I can make Ernie smile for less than that.
Anything else shiny?
She looked at you like,
Would you be willing to take half that? 50?
I mean, 50 gold's cutting a little bit close for
All right,
my
60.
liking.
I like even numbers.
I got a living to make here.
60?
Mickey, I'm gonna go broke.
I'll pay half.
Look at that, we're all going
If
Dutch.
you're looking for something else, these are really shiny. And she holds up this six-sided die. It is like this very, very pretty,
That was all the
polished
Cinnamon challenge.
six-sided die that has like a little bit of silver foil in it. And she's,
Hey, Mom, okay, explain what it is, lady. You're dying in the corner.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon,
all
cinnamon.
the cinnamon on those
she
things
rolls-
was at the bottom of the bag.
She rolls the die
She
and
had
she's like,
pieces.
I want you to be a 3. And she rolls this die and it
Those
clicks like in
rough.
front of you and there's a 3 that faces up. And she's like, now I'm going to think of it as a 6. And she doesn't say it out loud, but she rolls it again and then there's a 6 that pops up. And she's like, this little guy can get you into a lot of trouble, but anytime you roll it, it'll be whatever you want it to be.
Oh. And how much for
And
that?
Is
this,
this a meta thing, or is this just as the character?
what are you saying over there, sir? I don't understand.
The cinnamon got to my head, sorry.
This is only 62 gold and 5 silver.
What do you think, Mickey? Is that too much? Silver. She says I have to drop the 5 silver and I'll be 62 even.
62 even. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Here you go. Great sale.
Take it.
So that's a charlatan's die.
Charlton.
Alright.
Charles died.
So, I mean, there's stuff all over. We can keep going, or you got like a little bit of time left for games.
Yeah, I forgot about the games.
If you want to do the games.
Well,
Games!
are there dice games somewhere? I'm gonna show
Yes, there are.
everybody what I just bought.
Guys, that's what I was
And I'm
thinking.
gonna,
They might
tuck
put some
them
dice
into my little
games.
cloaky area, and then I'm gonna test it
Kyle's
out
trying
a
to
couple.
arm wrestle. That's what she's
And I'm gonna test it out a couple.
Okay.
Watch this.
Watch
Alright.
it not work.
Were there?
Yeah,
no, it
right.
works every time.
Sorry, could you tell me it was 62 gold?
62 gold.
50% of the time, it works every time.
So, the games that are available to you at this day, we've got all kinds of stuff. We've got chopping the firewood. There's the Trial of Ice and Fire. You'd have to travel a little bit down south to go do that one, but you could also do the race across a field of ice while you're doing that. Ice block smashing. There's ice carving, which is more artistic. There is a snowman building contest a little bit later. There's archery, axe
Do you
throwing,
wanna be
sparring.
the
I want to do the ice cold.
Do you
A
wanna
trial
go and
of ice and fire.
play?
Zane will do the ice race and the sparring.
Okay.
I want to spar and I want to drink.
Okay.
And arm wrestle. I want to do all of the games.
This might be a 2-session.
I think this is gonna be a 2-session
It's gonna be
thing.
a 2-session festival.
Yeah.
Which is totally fine.
We're just
Yay!
putting off fighting that dragon for as long as fucking
No,
possible.
that's not even true. I just like festivals.
It's barely been an hour at
It's like, hey, go get a dragon and bring back 8 of its parts. We're like, we're gonna buy shit for
We're gonna
3
build-
sessions and
we're-
then play
We're
games.
gonna build some snowmen.
There's nothing wrong with relaxing.
So the ice trial of ice and fire is first, we'll say. So you head down. I mean, there's always drinking games, and the axe throwing is forever there. But the ice and fire is like, they only kind of do it once and get that kind of going. So as you guys head down to the southern area of Waterdeep, you go through. Where did I put my map? There it is. You go through the castle ward, through the dock ward, you're just making your way. There's all you can see where some of the dice games are being played and all this other stuff. And head down to the dock ward, which is just inside. It's a little bit to the north of the southern ward, which is how you guys had arrived at Waterdeep the very first time. So when you head out there, you can see a bunch of people, and you do see your turtle friend, your turtle guard, Gar, is there, along with a bunch of other people. It's like one of those they call polar bear challenges.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
where you
yeah,
jump
polar bear
in,
plunge.
Yeah. So you see
Is
there's
it
a
like when you see the teacher outside of school? Is he like, you have a real life?
What are you doing at Shaw's?
That really happens, guys. I'm just saying.
What are you doing here?
Aren't like half your students like watching? Or weren't
Probably.
they at some point?
Believe me,
Usually.
me and him know. We went to our old teacher's
Oh, I
house
know.
several
Trust
times,
me.
and like
Just walked in.
we delivered. We
When I had an apartment
pranked him
that
in. We
didn't
pranked him in
have,
class, and then we after school we drove to his house and pranked him at home.
Listen, when I didn't have an apartment that had laundry, I used to have to do my laundry at Delkin.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
saw students while I was folding my laundry.
I see students.
Underwear.
Folding underpants.
Yeah, folding my underwear. Oh hi! Oh hi!
Yeah, it's a Deathly Hollows. What do you got to say about it?
All right,
yeah.
so you guys all approach the dock area. There's this large announcement, and then there's kind of like a ringing of bells, and everybody runs in. So who is doing the trial of ice and fire? Just you?
I guess
Wow,
so.
I was not expecting
They're
only
not
one person.
like his real life counterpart is not
swimming?
jumping in ice water.
So you
have to go in ice
dive
water.
in,
I
you
already
run.
would, but
Everybody
can't.
runs in towards the water. You can see
Can't
everybody like,
fire.
ah! And everyone's running
Zan
in.
won't do anything where he has to take his shirt off.
I don't mind getting naked, even in cold water.
Some
but
people take their clothes off, but other people are going in like
Wow.
with their clothes on.
He knows he ain't gonna beat Makai making
Yeah,
fire.
the Drowned Off and Hingham, they like people going in costume.
So you run and you jump it. Like,
I'll do it too.
Okay.
Yay!
So you do have to take off all of your stuff.
That's fine.
Like your clothes can stay, but all your crap
No.
can
Yeah.
stay with.
No,
you.
okay.
We just got raided.
So
Can I wear my ring?
Hey, Raid!
Yeah,
I'm
right.
still wearing my
hey,
ring of
Vancouver by night.
Thank you,
for
everybody.
the raid.
I'm still wearing my ring of swimming. Yeah. Do I?
Well,
I
you don't have
take
to
that
like.
Yeah, you don't have to
go
wear-
swim.
Yeah, basically the challenge is
Thanks,
everybody's.
ranging rules for subscribing.
Cold, right?
You have to stay in the
Yes.
water for a certain amount of time.
15 months.
Probably a
Wow.
constitution
Who was
check.
it?
I'm
Well, we'll
guessing.
see what
Raging
happens.
rolls.
Raging
Oh, wow.
roll.
Thank you so much, Raging.
Thank you.
Cal.
I'm guessing.
Down
Thank you,
under.
Raging Rolls.
That was my best Australian accent.
Down
Right.
under.
So,
Oh, crikey.
I know.
Yeah,
right.
should watch Basil.
You knew it was gonna happen.
He has a
Raging
slight
Rolls compliments
Australian
our
accent.
setup.
He can't
Thank
tell
you.
if he's British or Australian. I don't know.
So you
Or Basil.
you take off all,
Fight with
most
a
of your
wombat.
stuff and you start running in. Avadon surprisingly joins you as well as you both are running. Like she's like,
Yay, everyone, let's go!
run forward.
I don't know why.
I'm so glad you're joining me.
I'm so full.
I'm gonna throw up!
My
Three
trust
guys
is gaining in you. Let's go.
She's sitting in the water. It's freezing. You see bubbles.
The three guys are all standing on the shore like
Beans are hitting.
they could have gone, but they didn't. So Avadon and Micaiah, you run, and then dive into the water. The cold hits you like a ton of bricks. Like
Oh,
you
Jesus.
jump in, you like have to catch your breath. You pop right up. I mean, the challenge is to stay in the water. So I need both of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Damn.
And this is for the first 10 seconds as you're all waiting. You can hear people all screaming, but it's that like
Not to mention the
happy, like
Saving
we've jumped
throws.
into ice cold water together scream.
Oh, you're +6. Oh, motherfucker.
So-
Somebody who's known for fireballs.
13.
Oh fuck.
Should've only got a 10.
10.
Well, that's all you needed. So as you both are,
Shit. Okay.
you're both
Oh, yeah, you're right.
sitting there like waiting in the water, and you can hear all like the happy screams. You see some people who jumped
we're-
in, like
Art's cheering you guys on.
a second
He's not
later,
being
like.
quiet.
At least 20 people are like nope, and they all start like coming out. But you guys hang on, and you're like looking at each other like yeah, we're doing it.
This is fucking go.
This is great.
I
It's
need
a
you to
con
make,
challenge. I could have done
much
this with
warmer
my
where I'm
+11.
another Constitution saving throw for the next 10 seconds as you're sitting there staring at each other.
15. You had
Swoop,
5,
swoop,
I
swoop,
think?
swoop. 12.
I'll say
12.
Art's,
So
Art's
Avadon,
gonna yell, "Pee in the water! It'll keep you warm for a while."
this whole time Avadon has looked like barely hanging on, like you're just getting the juicy, and you're like, and
thought you
like
were supposed
another
to be a
bunch of
devil.
people in that 10 seconds are like,
Did you leave your boots on? The cold boots?
Yeah.
did you?
I don't know.
You don't take cold things.
I think I have to be attuned to them.
Yeah, but you
Oh.
are. aren't you?
I'm not sure if I am.
Yeah, you are. You've been wearing them, haven't you?
I don't know. She would not have been wearing them in the Mirror of Dead Men. That's for sure.
Wait, no, they're
If
right.
you go all the, but you can
Bit-
tell what you're attuned to.
Yeah,
all
at the
way
very
down.
bottom
Oh.
it gives you the 3
Oh.
attunement
You're not
slots.
attuned to anything right now.
No.
Well, you just don't have them equipped.
I thought that
Yeah.
that's what that meant.
No, that means
No.
that you have
Yeah.
it, but you have to actually
You have to
select.
actually tune it.
All right, then
attunement.
you guys are able to hold on, and then the next
Put
you
the
only
boots
have
on
to
in
be
the
there
water, zero legs up. She's just
30 seconds. So the last 10 seconds, another Constitution saving throw. You
shit,
see a
okay.
bunch of people have gotten out. Like they could only take a couple of seconds, and then
Come on,
It's
baby.
you and-
20.
9.
9, 20.
Kind of stunned.
Okay, yeah, Micaiah,
It's like, Avadon peed!
You, at that moment, you just kind of feel like, I don't know that I can do this. I don't know that I can do this, but you do hang on for the last 10 seconds as you guys come up, and you're shaking as you get out. You can see a bunch of people that have also followed you, and there are all of these little like items that you can set fire to. Basically, they haven't set up the fire, but they have all these little bits of driftwood and like everything ready for you, and they're like, all right, set up the fire, you gotta set the fire. And you see some people who are like shaking and trying to put their
She
things
produces
together.
flame right immediately.
Well, you have to gather all of the things up. So first I need a strength check to get yourself out of the water while you're freezing. So Avadon, you only need a DC 10 while Micaiah needs a 12.
7
Okay.
ain't gonna get me out the water.
20.
Wow.
Nat
That
One
previous one was a
water.
dirty 20. This one's a nat 20.
So Avadon, you come
God
racing
damn
out.
it.
Micaiah is like right behind, but like coming out of the water, shaking, and is like you're trying to get that fire going, but you have to like focus to get that going. And then Avadon, you start pulling all of these little pieces together to get your fire. You see a bunch of other people who are doing the same. And now make a survival. So
Ooh, okay.
Avadon, you get well, you're fine. Micaiah, you are going to have to get you have a DC 16. Avadon has a DC 10.
26.
Okay.
So that's a survival.
Yep. +7. I have +7 in survival.
13.
All right. So you both come up. Avadon, you've gathered everything together. Micaiah, kind of cheating, but nobody said you couldn't do it. Like you run up and you gather and and launch the fire down. While Avadon, like just a sec, even though all this time you had been ahead. At 26, Micaiah comes up and then using her flame sets alight the thing. You see a bunch of people like, oh,
It's that Victor guy.
and
Oh,
other people are
man.
kind of like still lighting their fires, and then
Suckers.
the MC comes over and is like, we have a winner! They're like shaking, like, yeah, hold your arm. And they're like, you win the Trial of Ice and Fire. Here is your winnings. And it's this little, they hand over this little campfire. It's like fits in the palm of your hand. And on it is a continual flame spell. And you can tell it's just a flame that never goes out.
So cool.
It lights up in a 10-foot diameter around you in the, it's like a torch, but tiny.
God,
Micaiah's so happy about that.
baby campfire.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Oh my
And
gosh.
your name, Miss
Is Mickey.
Mickey, the winner of the Trial of Ice and Fire, 1390. And you see a couple of other like, oh, and your name. They come over.
You did good too.
We have
Good
several
job.
runners up. Your name.
Avadon!
Avadon. The second, they go over to another, and like, in third place we have.
Present.
No one
No
cares.
You guys don't even pay attention.
No one cares.
Lord.
So you come over,
Our girls are the best.
and people come over, and they like drape, blankets over you and whatnot, and you guys come over and
I'm so
rejoin your
excited.
guys there.
High fives. You're gonna get high fives.
I won,
Bang,
guys.
bang, high fives.
I won. I won. Ernie, come on. I have an eternal flame. It burns for you.
It burns for you.
Okay? Does that make you feel better? It burns for you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Somebody needs to help this man. Can you relax him, please?
Should
He
have
needs
got
to
that.
chop some wood. He needs to do something.
He's like, what do you mean by that?
Chop some wood, something. I
We
don't
can
know.
find him a dwarven masseuse.
We need
Who
to find
else is,
him like
drinking
something.
here, by the way. I know you're not probably drinking alcohol, but who else is drinking? Everybody drinking?
Yeah.
You're not. Okay.
I am.
All right.
Avadon
Especially
doesn't-
after
Avadon
that.
doesn't drink?
Not right
Just-
now.
Micaiah's definitely
Just
warming
so
up with
I
something
know.
after
Bob's
that.
changed her.
She wants some of that hot
She sips
mulled
sometimes.
apple cider. Mm-hmm. She's
Gets down her
cold.
hoofs.
So the
Yeah.
next thing someone
See, they
yells
don't
out is
drink
like,
that.
we've got the race, the ice race. Who all's going to join?
That was Zan, I think.
All right, Micaiah,
Anyone
cold.
else?
You're able to get yourself warmed up easily enough, and you can put on whatever clothing you want. Anybody else going to join in the race across the ice?
Yes.
You looking at the slowest fucking guy?
Yeah, I'm not very fast.
Who
It's
cares? It's all about a
Skill
roll.
challenge.
Come
It's not
on.
about your movement. It's a skill challenge.
It's
Now,
about your
again-
roll.
also,
Just
again, it's
try. Who
ice. They're not-
cares?
it's
Do
not
every
going on
single
ice.
one.
I'll try it.
Come on. Yeah.
Alright.
Arik will do it.
Come
Eric's
on,
like,
come
"Ah."
on, Ernie. I'm dragging him out there.
All
You're
right.
Micaiah's
gonna have to
dragging
do
him
a
out.
strength
You're
versus strength
doing
on
it.
that because
You're doing it.
he is not. You're
You're
not
doing it.
dragging him onto the ice.
Ernie. Well, I'm gonna take my little fire and I'm gonna put it right next to your butt. And
That's
I'm gonna hope that you
Stealth-
move.
It doesn't do any.
Stealthily can
Damn it.
Zan cast
Maybe it'll
Hex
scare him or
on
something.
Erdknot to
Put
give
it right
him
next to his
disadvantage on strength.
Sure.
So he moves.
So Micaiah's gonna try to pull you, and you have disadvantage on your strength check
Ha
because,
ha!
because Zan is trying to get you to do it.
What do I roll? Do I roll too?
Athletics. Yeah.
See, Eric's gonna give him a little hip bump. Like,
This doesn't work. I'm
Ooh.
gonna shock
What
you,
am I
so-
getting? What am I doing? Athletics?
It's athletics.
we just start.
All right.
We all just turn. We're just like, Erdknot, you gotta do this.
Okay. Well, I got a 17 plus 7.
All right, you won.
So I got a 24, and I just fucking pulled you across
He's
the
just like,
thing.
what is going on?
Just as the race is getting started, you
Damn!
can
I didn't even
see
know I had a plus 7 athletics.
It
Damn.
is. It's
Not
not a
happy.
super long field of ice, but it is like just it's a sheet of ice. Like you can see, it is actually some of the ocean that has frozen, and they use this this section to just get from one spot to another. So it is. I'm gonna say, what would that be? Like 75 feet.
Is there anything against the rules that says I can't? Wild shape?
You really want to win.
You can try.
No, I mean, is there anything against the rules?
They don't say anything. They're just like, you gotta get across the. It's just a bunch of people running
Okay.
across, the ice there.
I'm just asking. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it.
Actually, not
asking.
75 feet. That's not very far. It's gonna be, we'll
It's
say.
kind of
Dwarf
shape.
that
I was
doesn't
gonna
like the water.
in the shape
We're
I'm
gonna
in right
go-
now. That's a long while.
We're gonna go with
Just thinking about sprinting 75 feet.
125 feet.
Okay.
Erdknot is
So
even angrier now.
you hear, you see the person with the flag goes, go, go, go. I need everybody to make a dexterity save as you're running. You all start
I think we'll all know who
running
makes this
across
one.
the field.
Net one.
Oh,
Wow.
No, but you
Right
have.
out on
Isn't
the
that one of your?
19.
Oh no, it's not your strength saving
Right.
throw, right?
13.
Alright, hold on 1 second. Let me just make a note
I don't
here.
even
So
have
we've got.
Very good dex. I
We've
should.
got Ark.
I mean, I have
It's
a
a-
plus 1, but it's a nat 1.
An
So
elf,
does it
but-
matter on a saving throw?
I rolled an 8.
I have a 2, then even
It's a
if
2.
It's a 2.
I still it's still a nat 1.
Remember,
Alright,
ones
what was
and
it?
twenties only
I got
matter
19.
when death saves and attacks.
19.
But it just makes me
13
fun
was
when
it?
that's on it.
13.
13,
17.
17, and
18.
18. Yeah, so Arik, you step forward and immediately, just go straight onto your face. Erdknot, you kind of, run, you're like, huh, and then you go,
I hate you all!
You're kind of, smiling at Arik as he's going down, but then you, Avadon, Zan, and
I am gonna
Micaiah,
do the
you
Nelson.
just take off running.
Yeah!
People all around
Let's
you
go.
running and falling. Alright, I need, if you're continuing, you
Yeah.
don't have to, but if you're
Mhm.
continuing, people are kind of pushing
Mhm.
behind you. Make another dexterity save, everybody.
Because
9.
9?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
11.
20.
Damn, kid.
so you went
20.
from being
30.
like
What
second
did you get,
last to just
Dirty.
Punches the ice and gets up.
Alright, what did you get?
9.
Oh, 9. Okay. You
Ugh.
go to get up and you're like, and you go straight down again. Avadon's
crawling.
still
He's doing this in
running
full
tail.
armor with a shield too. So he's just
Micaiah, you're kind of laughing as you see Arik just falling and falling, and then you also slip and you don't fall flat on your face, but your leg goes out and you kind of catch yourself. Erdknot, you get up And you kind of give a dirty look, and then you get down low and keep going.
I love it.
Zan,
Go,
you kind of
little
get caught up
wee
with
man.
somebody like from the side, just comes like, and you like jump, but then
Ernie,
land hard, and again don't fall on your face, but you have to get yourself up. So, Arik, everybody roll another dexterity saving throw as you're going. You're kind of almost.
Shit. I rolled that on the ground,
6.
so
I'm
I'm not
not
counting that.
I just can't get up. Can I just lay there? Just make snow angels instead?
No, I got a
Start
7.
like
oh, no.
pushing
No,
yourself with
I'm
your
gonna
arms
just
on your
start
back.
swinging.
I'm gonna
I'm just
trip over
swimming
Eric.
down the ice.
Oh, Jesus.
Or now, what'd you
Tripping
get?
over him.
What did you get though?
Yeah,
4.
Oh, worse than a 1.
Zan,
That's
what
what
did
I
you get?
19.
19. Alright.
16.
All right, so Micaiah, you just barely made it. So Arik is just still going, like he's
Do you
just
see that gif of the guy who's trying to like shovel the ice and just whoop?
I think
That's
I have,
exactly.
He's like, he's doing the windmill. He's like breakdancing,
Um,
trying to get up and falling
Avadon,
down.
you catch Arik doing that and just start laughing, and then find yourself like you're tripping up, and you're like,
Fucking ice.
Micaiah, you.
I love that we're
fight-
all doing it though
You know,
together.
you all are. Everybody
I love
around
it.
you. There's people sliding. You can
I love
see
that we're all doing it
Some
together.
people like making it across. Though.
If you didn't drag Erdknot, he would have just
Um,
been sitting on a shore going like this.
Micaiah, you're like, no, I'm not gonna look at him. You get up, and you're able to run a little bit further. Or not, you're kind of like hunkered down and then fall forward. Another person is like jumps over you to go, and they fall. And then Zan, you're able to you catch yourself, and you're focused. Get up, and you just keep running. And another dexterity saving throw. We've got.
Is there anybody behind me?
Oh yeah, there are people behind you.
Because I was gonna
There's
see if I
people
could
all
Eldritch
over.
Blast twice and just shoot myself across.
I definitely fell.
I thought you were gonna see the lead.
Oh shit, Zan.
Ah, Jesus, fuck, another 4.
I got a 10. Zan got a 1.
Zang total got a 9.
You got a 9. Okay.
Ira got a 13. Not that it matters at this point.
Nope.
Nope.
DC
Nope.
is an 18
Nope.
now.
Oh, the DC's 19.
Oh, shit.
Yours is an 18. Abaddon?
15.
Oh, just below. You're at 16. And
Shit.
Erdknot?
Another 4. This is why Erdknot is just gonna.
All
and go,
of you fell.
We all fell?
Yeah, you all fall.
Fudge!
We all fall down.
Out of the corner, Abaddon can't seem to stop looking at Arik, who's cracking her laugh.
Damn it!
Sounds like real life.
Erdknot is pissed. Now he's in the middle, he's in the middle of the thing. There's nowhere to go. You gotta go forward or backwards. And he's just like.
I should cast Word of Radiance just to fuck everybody up around me.
Should
And-
have Misty stepped.
A final roll to see if anybody can make it across before a different winner makes it.
Ah! Dirty 20!
There you go.
Come on.
Ah, another 6. Ira should
Oh,
lay there.
wow.
Ira should lay there.
Yeah, Micaiah
Ira
did
don't
not
give a
make it.
fuck.
She got a 4.
Ira does
So-
not give a single shit. He
That
just
did
laid
not
there this
happen.
whole time.
I got 11.
People are just
11,
stepping
no.
over him.
17.
17 was the DC you needed.
Oh.
And Erdknot,
Oh,
so-
shit. Yeah, Zan!
Zan gets up, makes it. Arik is just lying on the ground. Abaddon's sitting there laughing at Arik because he can't get up.
Just help me out. Pulls her down.
Erdknot is pissed,
what
lying
you-
in the middle of the thing, and some people on skates come over to try to help. As I'm gonna have you.
Wait, did
roll.
I not make it?
No, you guys are all kind of scattered in the middle, and there are people that are gonna come and help. As there's a winner who's going to be announced.
As,
yeah.
as Avadon's
Yes.
pointing and laughing, I'm gonna throw out an arm, grab her ankle, and just
Comes over laughing in
crushed
your
my
face.
pastry.
We've got more at home.
My
cinnamons. And at least she fell in her butcher's like, "Where's my
We are gonna
pastries?"
say I'm trying to use this D100 as much as I can. I'm gonna say there is a 25% chance that Zan, out of all the people who are on there, makes it. So I'm gonna roll
Zan,
this.
come on, Zan.
Makes it or win?
Come on, Zan.
Wins.
Come on,
Whoa.
Zan.
Make
Come on,
it.
Zan. Come on, Zan.
So we're gonna
Mystery
say
Yeah,
70. What did that be? 76 and above.
Come on.
All right, let's see what a
Come
roll.
on, Come on.
Oh, it rolled back behind here.
Come on.
Ooh, that is a 5.
Oh!
So just
Wow.
as you're skating across,
Messed up.
you can see
I
who
still-
is it that wins.
If you
I'm gonna
slip, I
find-
still think you should finish by like sliding like
Don't you
this.
dare say it's the turtle guy who wins.
No, not
If it was a
Imagine.
sledding contest with a shell,
a
Oh,
young,
that-
tall human woman.
Babe?
Woman?
No,
She's a babe?
no, she's like 6'1". She's like tall, and she's like, shh, shh, and she zips right past you, right
how
near the
fast
end.
she
She's
is.
young,
she's
like
not
20-something years old.
What is it? 7
Um,
feet tall and like 150.
Brown
Real
skin, her hair's up like in a bun in the back, and she has like an interesting tattoo on her forehead, and she just like goes right across, and people are like ah, and then you come up like right at the end, and but then you turn around and look as they're like, oh, our winner of the race across the ice is Natalie.
The rest
Should've
of
been
us are
Zan.
being rescued by the snowmobiles.
Natalie Frift.
You're farther than I did.
And you turn around and look, and you can see everybody, like, all your friends are out on the ice. Ark is just laying there. Avadon's laughing. And, let's see here. So, actually, there are three winners. So you see them hand over this, like, set of boots to Natalie. And then you and another person, they come over. They're like, and your name, sir, our second winner,
Xander.
Xander, and he hands you these boots of the
Zan!
Winterland. You get boots of the
All
Winterland.
the way at the starting line, you hear our clap.
Yeah.
All the way back there,
Zan!
laying still on his back.
I mean, it's not as good as when
What'd
I
you get?
won the contest.
Boots of the Winterland?
Winterland. Essentially, I believe it's the same boots that Abaddon has.
Oh, nice.
Who's with the fur?
Boots with the fur.
Did you,
With the
oh,
fur.
do you have apple bottom jeans?
Abaddon does.
And in third person,
You're like
it's
leather.
Susan.
Bottom
Abby
jeans.
does. That's how she's
Abaddon
gonna
does.
She's,
With the
she's going
fur.
Natalie hunting in
So-
a minute.
So you have
Cast Hunter's Mark.
I know, right? I
Gas Hunter's Mark.
you guys get
Just gonna
all like
follow
helped
her
by
back to
these,
the Elizabeth Village.
these skaters like come up and they help. Some of them are actually guards, like Waterdeep guards that like lift you up and help you across. Like everybody's getting helped across the thing there. And you meet up with Zan, who's got he's got these boots. He's got
Nice
these
boots,
man.
Oh,
That was not pleasant.
I didn't even make it past the starting line.
Did you see how fast Natalie was going?
Yes.
Ooh,
Very quick.
who's that?
You see Natalie, a bunch of people around her is tall, just 6'1" woman, young, probably in her like early 20s.
What is that, a half orc?
Like light brown skin. She's definitely, it looks like a human.
I don't know, she's pretty tall.
And you see a bunch of people who are like all gathered around her.
Water is not made to be stepped on.
No, it's meant to be slid on.
Neither.
Bye, Cheese Cat. Thank you.
Yeah, good night. Oh, she's going to Ian's game, right?
Yes, I believe so. All right. So, what else would you? I think there's probably time for like one more thing. 7:23.
Zan wanted to
Damn,
do
it's stuck in my head
sparring.
now.
Oh, the sparring. Yes. So there's a sparring. There's a sparring with hand to hand, and then there's sparring with weapons.
I will do the weapons.
Zan will do hand to hand.
Or no, we'll do the weapons.
All right.
Kyle
Without
wants to do
the
weapons
belts.
too.
Well,
Or
can
not.
Zan do both, or are they
No
happening at the
cheating.
same time?
They're gonna happen one right after the other,
Not
so
cheating,
it's
it's hard to be.
possible, depending on how he does. Does he want to do the hand to hand first?
Hand to hand, yeah.
Can you use
That's probably
magic?
gonna be next. I'll do that. We'll do the sparring next section.
Okay.
Because I've got stuff like
Gotcha.
I gotta get my NPCs that you're gonna.
Oh, gotcha.
What about arm
Oh,
wrestling?
we're gonna do actual.
Can we do
fight,
arm wrestling
Oh
then?
yeah, you're definitely gonna fight.
Oh,
And then do sparring next time? Do
Yeah,
arm
you can do
wrestling
arm
now?
wrestling now. Yeah, so you can use spells and stuff. The way that it's going to be set up, and like you hear this through the grapevine, is you're looking to do the sparring. So for hand to hand, not such a big deal. You're not supposed to kill the person that you're fighting, but you can do whatever you've got. You can use
Okay.
as long as it's not, But also the arena is set up so that any spells that are used are not lethal. They will not do lethal damage.
Okay.
For weapons fighting, they're gonna like wrap your weapon of choice in these like leather and cloth kind of setups that are clipped and secured to whatever weapons that you're gonna be using. So it's like bludgeoning. Okay. It's not gonna again kill
Actually
your,
kills me.
Yeah. But it's also set up. So whatever things that you've got, you can use in your fight for the sparring. So I've got Zan who's gonna do hand.
I want to do hand to hand.
Oh, you're gonna do hand to hand? Alright, Makai is gonna do
Since I can use
hand,
magic. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Might as well, right?
Yeah.
weapon,
I know.
and Erdknot's gonna do weapons.
It's not gonna hurt me.
Do
And you can bet
primal
also
savagery
on
in your spells?
winners and stuff.
Oh,
Sure do.
So,
I
So
knew it.
so you two are gonna do hand to hand, and we're gonna do weapons.
yes. But
Get
you're not
those
fighting
nails
each
out.
other. You're gonna fight somebody else.
Oh, we're not fighting each other.
No,
oh.
not each other.
Oh, not even if like we're winning.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I
So
guess.
it's
It'll
not like
be
a
a
tournament.
one-time. Yeah, it's not a tournament. It's just like
okay.
a
So
Oh, okay.
Eric will do the both then too.
Okay.
He just didn't want to fight everybody. You know what I'm saying? Fight one person. It's in our
Yeah, but it's not lethal, so.
All right. So, so arm wrestling. Who's gonna be doing arm wrestling here? All right.
Yeah!
All right.
Woo!
So, anybody else?
Who cares? It's just a roll!
Zan will.
What's the
Ark
worst that
can
can
use-
happen?
Ark- I mean, Avadon can use both hands.
Alright,
What is
so
the
now
worst
do
that
it
can
too.
happen? Is that you don't roll well and you suck. Oh well.
All right.
I'm
so,
gonna die.
We're all
I'm gonna
in.
die.
You're
Come
gonna
on.
do it too?
We're living life. We're living life. Ernie, come on.
He is. He's gonna do it.
Okay.
Is
thank
everybody
you.
doing it or Zan's not?
Everyone is.
Everyone's
Everyone's
doing it.
doing it. Thank
All
God.
right.
I know,
So, in that case,
Yay.
I'm gonna say that you all are wrestling against each other in various ways. So, let's see here.
I hope I beat all of you. That would be really funny.
I think
So-
Zan has the lowest strength. I think.
We'll go around the table.
Anyone-
All right,
anyone
plus
who's
two.
Micaiah,
10.
that's what this thing in the middle is set up for. So, what is your strength modifier?
+2.
+2. So you can take 2 of those blue chips that are in the middle of the thing there.
Okay.
And the way that this works is I'm doing this better than the first time when we tried to do this. So you start in the middle, and you're going to roll a d20 against your opponent. And we'll figure out who your opponent's going to be in a second. And you have those 2 things for your strength modifier that you can add a +1 to your roll after you see what your roll is.
Okay.
All right, and let's see.
So you don't add the modifier, you just take the roll.
You add
and
you're gonna roll a strength check. It's gonna be a contested strength check.
Do you still
Against
add
each
the
other,
2 plus
and
2?
then you can.
Or you only add if you want to add these.
Yes, those would
Okay.
be like a +1.
Okay.
Additional. So let's see who you're gonna fight first, or wrestle first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, you and Zan. So Zan, what's your strength
Let's go.
modifier?
So it's every 2 above 10. That would be 0.
Okay. All right. So, both of you roll a d20. You are going to be orange. You're going to be blue based off of that thing. So you're both going to roll a d20. Add your strength modifier. If you want to, you can add one of your blue chips.
21?
Oh shit.
15.
15. All right. So they say like, oh, you know, announcing your name, Micaiah against Xander. You shake on it and. And yeah, Micaiah, like,
Sorry,
immediately, they hold on to your hand and like, okay, go! And you start right immediately, push forward. So you can move the yellow towards Micaiah. Now you are going to roll a d8 each.
Okay.
Micaiah, you get to add a 1 to your roll, regardless. So a d8 plus your strength modifier.
Oh shit. 3.
1.
So Micaiah keeps going and pull down further. You can move it towards there. Now you're going to roll a d6 and add your strength.
4.
3.
And like within seconds, like
Just
yeah, slam.
She was not fucking around.
And Sam.
Sorry, Zan.
Nice job.
Nice job.
Micaiah! Alright. Did anybody want to bet on these, by the way?
Erdknot's not a
you
good
see-
man.
Just a friendly comp.
You can see money being exchanged all around as people are watching.
Part of me
Yeah,
wants
go
to
ahead.
put like 10 gold on Avadon, and then throw the match. You know,
Well, she wraps her
Oh.
she wraps her tail around her arm.
I know. That's so cool.
Next
You could
up,
do that.
we have Erdknot against Avadon. All right, so you can put the yellow in the middle. Avadon, you can be blue, and Erdknot, you can be orange. So what's your strength modifier, Avadon?
0.
All right, Erdknot, what's yours?
The goose
Plus
We
five.
have we're 10 and
So
0.
take 5 of the whichever
5?
color you were,
Is your modifier 5?
Yeah.
and those you can add to.
He also
the
has.
2d2.
Don't feel bad. He has a belt of giant strength.
It's still pretty high without it.
So
What do I do with those?
those you can add a +1 if you need to any of your things. All right, so you both roll a d20. Just holding on to your hands like, and go.
Rolling at.
Oh my god.
Ah!
What'd you get?
That
Nat
one.
4. You got
Well,
nat
plus
1.
5, so
Oh.
that's 6.
Plus, you can add one of your thingies if you wanted
So
to.
you got a 4. You got a 1 plus 5 is 6. So you win, just barely. Like you expected it to be really easy, and Avadon for some reason like just held on, and you're like, what the?
Because
You're
her
like,
tail is wrapped around her arm.
So you can move the yellow over to the blue. Means Erdknot, you have a +1, so you both can roll a d8.
She's like tickling you under the table with her tail.
Crap.
Ooh.
Wait, oh no, that's a 7.
That's a
Oh,
7.
that's still crap, though.
I got an 8. Plus
Okay,
5.
yeah. So you keep going, you hold down, and now it's. I mean,
Did I roll the wrong one?
No, it's an
no, it's a d8. You're right.
Oh, okay.
All right, move it towards.
No, wait.
Uh,
I rolled the wrong one. I rolled
Oh.
a 10. My bad. My bad.
Oh, reroll.
Let me do that again.
reroll.
6.
All right, yeah. So you push down even further.
You can add one.
You're kind of
plus
starting
ones
to
if you
feel
want.
bad, or not maybe. You're starting to
He's
feel
one.
bad as you push it down.
There is no feeling bad in fair competition.
Oh, he's.
Each time.
Oh, he's.
Roll a
winning.
d6
because he still gets to
next
add
Oh,
5.
plus 5. I forgot.
to
I thought we were
see
using modifiers and stuff.
Oh, jeez.
5.
1, so I still
you-
6.
Barely squeaked by.
I am doing terrible.
I like how like Erdknot wasn't taking this serious, and he's like, God damn! Like, why is this so hard?
White devil!
I was gonna say her forearms and her triceps are just huge.
Like Avadon
She's
means
got a
business. Like
vein
those black eyes are just
Popping out of
staring
her
through you.
fucking head. Looks like a centipede.
All right, so they're like, "Yeah, it's Erdknot brew bottle." Like people are a little bit surprised at how long it took you to get the hand down, but you know, you did it. You did it, Erdknot.
Then he's like,
Anyone ever seen that gif of where it's like an older and younger sister, and like the younger sister will not give up, and she's just like, like she
he's
just
letting her
won't.
win because secretly he's very happy that his one of his
But you-
children has come back.
You won. You won.
But you didn't let her win.
Yeah, you didn't win. Let her
You
win.
won.
Wait.
You're
You
pushing
smoked
He
it
made her
away.
feel good. He made her feel good, is what I mean.
You smoked her. What are you
He-
talking
You
about?
let, her, you let her think like, you know, it's like, I'm winning,
job.
I'm doing okay.
I hope you make this. You know, this feels good. He's like wrenching your arm down.
I don't know. I
Alright,
might
you
want
see
to
more-
leave again now.
More coin exchange hands around.
Boy,
All
Lance, I
right,
hope
we're
this makes you
gonna
forget your sister.
do
Smashes your forearm.
Arik against Erdknot.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, so
see
start
how
in the
this
middle there.
All right. So
We're good.
I'll take 4.
So take 5 Erdknot for your modifier there.
Ah. These little things. I remember these from like math class when I was.
Yeah, the little bingo chips.
Oh yeah, they were
Jump.
using bingo too, huh?
Mhm.
All right, let's see how this one goes. Both of you roll a d20, add your strength modifier, and you can add +1 for any chip you've got.
Nat 20. So 25.
25.
Oh, shit.
3 plus 4.
Oh, shit!
So, guys,
He just
hold
went.
on.
Shouldn't he have disadvantage? No, I'm just fucking.
Sadly, no.
All right.
The guy, let's go. Yeah, Erdknot grabs on. So now, again, we push the blue over to. All right, you got it. So it's a D8 +1
Oh,
for
D8,
Erdknot.
D8.
plus your strength modifier plus any blue shifts you decide to add.
10, 11.
6. It doesn't matter really because I'm gonna get beat anyway, right?
I think you had 11. 11. So if you
It's
added
a D8,
4,
right?
It's a D8 plus 1 plus your strength.
he has a plus
I
1.
had I had 2.
Only one side gets it.
Oh.
All right. So yeah, Erdknot pulling down. He's using more strength than he used against Avadon. And
Oh,
a
shit.
D6 now. Erdknot gets a plus 1.
Do I get to keep these?
If you want to go again, you
4, 8,
Oh,
11,
4.
9.
4 plus 4 is 8.
9.
9.
9.
You got a 9. He's
It's
got
because
an
of
8.
that belt of strength.
You have those
Yeah.
fortunes.
All right. Arik's gonna cash in one of his
You
things
have to do 2 to win, or I guess if you do 1, then you just stay where you're at.
Stalemate.
Yeah, so you can stay where you're like.
Erdknot will
holding
throw
on.
in one.
Oh,
Come on, come on!
It doesn't matter because even if I cash in more, he's got 5.
Oh,
So it doesn't matter.
bastard.
So
All right, so he pushes you down. And you see like
Don't let him win!
Like
Well,
half of the-
again, if we've
Come on,
done,
big man!
Me and him have done this before.
Big
I'm
man!
like, remember that cash one in? I can't remember what other game we did.
Oh, we burned all
All
our
of our
inspiration.
inspiration back
We had
and
like
forth.
plus 6 inspiration, and we fucking just going against each other in that arena.
yeah.
Just
I'm
we
not
kept,
willing
we
to do
kept
that
burning
again
that.
for time.
So yeah, you push them. You see all the there's a big yell. I was like, because you being the largest of the group here.
Arik is just gonna stare at the belt and just, you know that I'm calling you a cheater with my
I
eyes.
don't even know how to take it off. I can't. I've tried. It still remains the same.
You just take the belt
I
off.
think your thing would stay the same with it off. Even if it's not attuned.
I took it
because all
off
the
and
things-
disattuned it.
Right, but there must be that all of your other things combined reach the same thing that your belt does, or it
Oh.
will lower it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so. Like
it
I
will.
actually don't think the belt adds anything at this point.
Not anymore
So
because
what's
you've
your-
got
Not
so many
anymore.
other things going on.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
what's your modifier is 5?
My modifier is 5. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say mine's 4. That's when I put like almost everything in.
Yeah, part of it's probably being a dwarf as well.
Yeah, that's true. Every
Um,
time my strength goes up with every, I'm pretty sure it goes up with every upgrade because it's like dwarven endurance or
Yeah.
something.
It's a dwarf thing.
Dwarven toughness or something.
Dwarven
thing.
toughness
That's
means
your
you get 1
HP.
extra hit point per level.
HP.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's dwarf something.
Half
Yeah.
the crowd
He's
was
still
like,
looking at
and the
that
other half was like, yes. You see money all
If this is
exchanging
wrestling, you take the
hands.
belt off and just crank you in it.
You hit him with
So,
an aluminum chair.
yeah. Does
It's
everybody
not
want
with a chair.
one more?
I'm
Makai?
gonna go.
Alright, Makai's
I'm gonna
doing
go
one
against
more. Let's see
Erdknot.
who you're fighting. Or, you know what? I'll choose a random NPC.
No, it's
I want to fight.
what's
Erdknot.
this? Avadon runs into the ring with a steel
Alright,
chair.
Makai,
Stop the match! You killed him.
Let's
Makai
go!
comes up and she is challenging Erdknot. So,
Who's-
Erdknot, Makai.
Oh, I thought you were gonna challenge me.
So,
I
you
think
two
you're
get your
red.
5
You're
gold
red this
chits.
time, or not, because she already has the 2 gold.
So, red chits for Erdknot, 5.
Red shits.
Red
I already
chits.
got mine too.
That's a health problem.
Let's go, grumpy boy.
Alright, roll a d20.
Kinda
Guys, holding on to your hands, let's go.
9.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13.
9.
9. So, you can push it towards the red as Erdknot again, pulling down
Oh boy, oh
a
boy.
dwarf of.
He
Alright.
outweighs
it's a-
everybody at the table.
Yeah,
What do we-
I think it's
what do
one,
we
it
do
makes
now, an
sense.
8?
He's like a small boulder.
A d8, and Erdknot gets a +1.
I think Micaiah lost.
9, 10.
Yeah, she got a 1.
She got an actual 1. So you push down even further. I mean, this one, you're kind of like almost feeling bad now. Like after this is your 3rd one. So a d6. Almost.
Arik's just in the crowd in the background going, he's cheating! He's cheating!
6.
See some people looking at you like, really?
7.
Damn.
8.
Okay, you win.
I was gonna say, at that point when he's
Yeah.
so low, his
All right,
modifier's
you
so high, it doesn't matter even if you hit. Like,
You win.
6.
Fine.
I struggled with Avadon. Like I said, he was just like
I won
he's
the
like,
fire
he was-
and ice.
He was going easy. He wasn't like putting his.
Hey, at
hand-
least
she's
you
like,
got
whoa, what's going on?
I won a trophy. I don't care. It's fine.
All right, I'm actually gonna have. There's one more person that comes up and they challenge you, Erdknot.
Jesus.
That's like Such like a bitchy. Ah.
I know, Jesus.
This half orc comes up to you.
Whoa.
And you see everyone's like, ooh, Captain Sakai. And they come up and they're like, sits down, grabs onto your hand. They will be the blue ones.
No, I don't.
So they get a +5 too. So,
Something that
all right, we're gonna do roll a d20.
not something I want to waste right now.
23.
That is a 24.
Ooh.
So it's Captain Sakai.
Erdknot, are you gonna use one of your
19 + 5.
things?
Can I use one of those?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
have
you can
your
use those
chips.
anytime.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how that worked. I just had them for fun. Right, I'm gonna throw 2 on
Just
there.
sitting
then.
there for no
Look at
reason.
DM's face.
Seriously?
Perfect. Oh, I want that freeze frame.
You just used it.
Seriously, you're like,
I know. I didn't know I could use them on the first time.
You can use it anytime you want.
that
Alright,
a
how many are
tie?
you using?
It's
I
okay
threw
to
2.
admit that you just
Two?
To top them.
They're gonna use 2 as well. So they
ah!
Bitch.
+5. So
So what
So
is
does it
that?
go to?
It's back. It's like back to.
no, it's towards them. They're blue. So
Oh, they're calling you
They
bluff.
win.
You gotta
Alright.
use the
You
others.
can use
you
more.
can use
Use
more. if you
more.
want.
Going.
Come on!
If
Nope.
you use all of
Alright.
yours, they have to use all of theirs in
Yeah,
order to
that's
keep
true.
the lead, and then it's just straight rolls.
Come
Okay.
on.
Yep. I'm
Alright,
going
they're
for
using
more.
all
That's why I didn't
Convince
bother.
them.
I was like, this is
Yeah.
gonna take too long.
It's like, yeah.
Alright, they,
So, well,
they
it's
still win,
they
but
still
Oh,
win.
right.
but now
Yeah.
that's it. It's just straight rolls.
All right. So
Well, he gets a
oh no,
+1
you know
for
what?
next
They're
one.
gonna keep one to keep it in the middle.
Oh shit.
All right. So
Playing
roll a
strategic.
d20.
Nope.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, shit.
Plus
Lost that
5,
one.
25.
Was that a
All
one or
right.
seven?
Damn.
There's a 7.
You see people like, ah! Captain Sakai, Echoes of Death is their full name. It's like, all right, that's a D8, and they get a +1.
That's a name.
That's their full name.
Death.
You got an 8. +1 is a 9.
And
Oh, +5 is a. So. Wait, what did you roll?
I got a 10.
You rolled a 10?
Yes. Well, no, it's a D8, so I
Yeah.
got 5 plus
Okay,
5
plus
is
5.
10.
Alright, so they got an 8. +5 is 13. +1 is 14. So they keep going down, pushing down. They're just like. And now a D6. And they get a +1. Plus 5.
11.
5 plus 5 is 1, +1, 11. So stays right there. The two of you locked. They're looking at each other, hands shaking. They're like right at the bottom. Roll a d6 again.
I thought you were gonna use the extra +1 that you had.
in order to just
Oh, I
end
forgot I
it.
had it.
That's why I didn't say anything
That's,
until you continued on the
11.
next one.
They rolled a 1. So 1 plus 5 plus 1 is a 7. All right, we're back. You're like back up to the d8. They
Using
still get a
strictly
+1.
almost critical dice on this.
Yes, I am as well.
Oh, that's why.
Beautiful,
no.
almost critical dice. I got a 3.
4, so
Plus
9.
5 is 8 plus 1 is 9. They're gonna use their last one.
Oh.
And last one, hopefully.
8.
4 plus 5 is
No,
9
No,
plus
that's
1
you
is
get
9.
9.
Oh, my bad. Right, yeah.
Unless you've been adding the wrong number this whole
No,
time.
no.
So
Right.
4 plus
9.
1, 5 plus 5, 10. So
Oh,
yeah,
it's
like,
just
Yes!
one.
Yuck, bye.
yeah, and everybody in the room,
No.
like most of the people, are like, woo! As money is going back and forth. Some people are disappointed. But yeah, you've
Some people.
done your arm wrestle.
was.
Captain Sakai is like, good job.
Or not still like. Yes! Fine, yeah. Transitions from I'm about to smite you to reluctant handshake.
Like, yeah! Slams your shoulder real hard and is like, yeah! And then goes up to somebody else and punches them in the face. Starts a tavern brawl.
Starts a tavern brawl.
That is,
Can we RP that?
And that's
like,
where we'll leave
and that's
off.
where we will leave
Starts
off.
a tavern brawl.
Come on, tavern brawl!
Zan would like to sneak
I
away.
really want to.
I like to sneak away.
I rolled a 7, but that's a 20 with my modifier.
Zan sneaks away.
Zan is
What the
stealthy.
hell is your modifier?
13.
How?
I have expertise in stealth.
How the fuck? Plus 13.
Alright.
Avadon,
four-
what's this?
4 doubled 8 plus 4. Plus another 1 from my quiver.
How?
Alright, so this is where we will end with, I guess we're doing 2 sessions of the Winter
Yay!
Festival, which is totally fine
Y'all
with me.
motherfuckers in your shopping.
Totally fine with me.
No, I like it.
I never mind when I don't have to plan, more things. Alright, so thank you everybody for hanging out with us. We are going to raid Fires of Athlean because I don't see any of our... I do not see any of our really wonderful teammates on.
Thank
So
you.
we are going to raid Fires of Athlean.
That was
I'll make it.
Thank you everybody for hanging out. We will see
Three.
you tomorrow
Read
for
that
Midnight
one.
Monday. We are gonna just hang out and me and Gavin are gonna talk through story building and whatnot. Tuesday we're gonna try for some Wicked Independent Prestige Incorporated, and then we will see how things. Oh, and then Thursday I'm going to be doing a session 0 with Fires of Athlean because on Saturday I will be on Fires of Athlean's channel doing a charity stream at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So you can come join us. Thank you everybody again. Das, Raging Rolls, Almost Critical. Thank you for hanging out while you're probably polishing dice. We love your dice. Graham,
That's so
congratulations on winning again. Be sure to message me. You probably already have. Vancouver by Night, thank you for the raid. And Fires of Atheline, Cheese Cat, our wonderful mod. Thank you so much for modding and for running the hide and seek. And
Go watch Cat over
yes,
at
Almost
Fires of
Critical.
Athlean right now.
Almost Critical is polishing dice. So yes, we're gonna go support Cheese Cat and Ian, who are playing some Fires of Athlean. So we're gonna do that raid. Thank you very much.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good night. We will see you soon.
Thanks for hanging out.
Bye.
I feel like